Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. I'm so glad you're with us today. It's Saturday, and we are live from Los Angeles. Our big red carpet week continues, and I got to tell you, do you ever want to know, do you ever wonder, what is the best part about selling fine jewelry on TV? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to reveal it. I know I've never said this before, but I'm going to tell you. The best part about selling fine jewelry is on TV is that you get to wear things like this on a Saturday morning and get away with it. We are so excited you're with us. This is a very special show, obviously decked out to the nines for Red Carpet Week, as we are ready to celebrate a big day in Hollywood tomorrow. I'm so glad you're with us. We've got two more shows left in this week, and that is going to be today for 3 hours, tomorrow for 3 hours live, and we got some very exciting things for you. These are coming up tomorrow. Maybe you're interested, maybe you're not. That's okay. It's one of those things where we just really have trying to always strive to bring you new, and all we do is jewelry. So it's kind of one of those things where we're always trying to bring you some fabulous new, some exciting, some really good value, some great quality. It is what we do, it is what we believe in, and is what we live to do. So very excited you're with us today as we get to celebrate together. I'm so glad you're here. We've got a very cool lineup. We've got a lot of one-of-a-kinds that are brand new, including some of our favorites. Like, for example, we've got some rubies and some sapphires that are extremely high-end. We're going to show you also some closeouts. I'm very excited about this. Tanzanite pendants are here in a grouping, a trio of 3. They're your more wearable, more affordable pendants. We have in Blue Wing Block D, of course, that we love. Also, you're going to see some really special new rubies. I compiled all 3 of our new rubies together. They're from Burma. It's all we specialize in, the best out of Burma. We love those for you. So we're going to bring you some Burma that are brand new. We've got those compiled on a wheel, and that means they're a blowout price, and also a really, really special trio of moonstones. They're also some of our larger moonstones. Now, this is a ring. I don't know if you've noticed. I love my diamonds. Diamonds are what I live in. Diamonds are my favorite. Diamonds are something that, because of their durability, you can wear every day without fail. There's no reason to leave them at home. And I'm very excited to say that today we're going to bring you a diamond band we've never had before. Technically, it's 2 bands. Technically. It's 2 bands in one. You ever think about wedding sets? You probably wear one, right? How do you do that? You have the diamond ring, you have the wedding band next to it typically. That's what we do. This is that built in. The big 5-stone diamond ring we've not had in this size. And then you're going to have a band set next to it, because it can be a struggle sometimes to stack properly. Sometimes they don't fit together right. Sometimes you got to tweak the sizing a little bit. You ever have that problem where they separate throughout the day and you're always messing with it? This is where we have one and done built in. It's 2-tone gold as well, so that's going to be going with everything that you have and everything that you wear. And so we're very excited about that as well today. I'm so glad you're here. And again, we have got a lot of one-of-a-kind, so you know the drill. Call in early when you see something you love, and it'll be out to you, okay? So again, get ready for a big celebration Saturday. I hope you can stay with us. We've just got 3 hours together. It goes by very quickly. And do want to make sure you get in requests as well. So if there's anything that you're looking for, you let me know, okay? And what's this? Oh yeah, there's a little something special there too. So we saved some of the drama for tomorrow. I just decided to wear them because, you know, a girl likes to dress up sometimes. So again, forgive the fact it's morning, but you know, it really is a special look. Some of you it's afternoon, so you're like, no, that's fully appropriate. I've already eaten breakfast. I'm good to go. We're ready for some jewels, aren't we? And National Jewel Day was yesterday, so maybe you want to do a little belated celebration. You need a little belated happy Jewel Day gift for yourself. Well, this might be a good option if you like star rubies. Take a look at this. Our star ruby ring is coming up first, and it's new. Look at that. We know that it's good to get 1 star ruby, very rare. How about 5 of them together? That's pretty cool, I would say. And so again, big top of the hours, we've got today celebrations, big one-of-a-kinds, really special, brand new, all on the way. I can't wait. All right, so here we go. This one is 1130345, and welcome on in. Now, if you have any requests, get those in. I will help you with those. And we also have, okay, this is all pear shapes. I know technically they kind of at first glance look like ovals. At least they did to my eye. But here's what we have for you. The beautiful pear shapes. Really beautiful star rubies. And I know, all the stars, I mean, isn't it the coolest thing? The way they're tucked in, it's like every star is going to be moving separately with the light. So it's like, wait a minute, what's going on? At first you see this beautiful floral ring, and then realize each and every one of these stones not only match for color, not only are you getting 18 karat gold, not only are you getting 2 carats 92, of star rubies match, but each one having their own, well, technically there are 2 stars right now because we have 2 light sources on it, but there will be typically 1 star to your ruby. It's also a 4-point diamond in the middle because you got to have a little centerpiece to that flower. So we've got that 4-point individual stone that looks so lovely, and we are ready. Oh, what a great Saturday this is going to be. I'm so glad you're with us. It's always nice to have your company. Really appreciate you guys being here. And what we'll do is this: simple and easy, affordable as well. Remember, it's 18 karat gold. Stays in the white gold. We'll size it for you. Let me try it on because I know what we sell star rubies for, and this doesn't make a lot of sense when I'm doing something as affordable as I will. That's the idea today. So again, everything will be affordable. We are known for the best values in the world in jewelry. There is not a doubt about that. So really, really excited about this. That's just really fabulous, isn't it? I've just never seen star rubies combined together like this. It's a lot of fun. Just when you think you've seen it all in jewelry, I thought I had. Not yet. No, apparently that's when, listen, I just want to make sure I see every piece of jewelry that exists before, before I go back to sports, right? It's this beautiful, beautiful value that we have for you. I'm just really excited. Let's make it $9.99. That's it. $9.99 first call. There is only one. We got a lot of one-of-a-kinds today. Even when I bring you, like, for example, the diamond band that I have, that's limited too. So it's all going to be very limited today. So make sure you get on those phone lines in a hurry. And hey, good morning. Hi, Kathy. Good morning to you. Janae, good morning. Tony, good morning. Tony's here. Hey, Kirsten, good morning. Or good afternoon. Again, I'm only going to speak for us out here. It's morning out here. So here we go, and thank you so much. Hey, thank you, Kathy. In New York representing. Oh, man, I wouldn't give it to be in New York right now. But here we are, guys, $9.99. All right, so let's move on. We got our beautiful cornflower. We got a new one for you. Pretty excited about this. It's a... The last time I had a cornflower was actually not that long ago, maybe a week ago, and it was so quick to go. And so many of you were upset going, why can't you have more than one? Well, I don't. We got one-of-a-kind jewelry for the most part when it comes to these colors because no 2 are going to be alike. So if you want the star ruby, let me know. And 18 karat gold, look at this cornflower though. Oh, wow. Here's a cornflower blue that's going to be extremely affordable for you with the all individual diamonds that are quite sizable. And I think it might need a little bit of cleaning too. But it's platinum. It's 1130-340. And it's going to be a platinum style with an oval cornflower blue, and it has an 89-point center. 73 points in diamonds as well. There's going to be a mix here of the marquise shapes, the rounds, and then, gosh, are those marquise or pairs on the outside? It looks like a marquise as well. So very, very ends and corners there. So here's what we're going to do. Got a big value on this one. It's another one only. Very excited to have this. And come on in. We're excited to have you here. Let me know if you have any requests at all. We've got 3 hours, so we can get them in as soon as you dial in. We'll bring them out if they're here. And what we have here is our 89 pointer, 73 points in diamonds as well. All the bigger stones, every one of them is a larger stone that's really impressive. And then we'll take a look at it on the hand. Now this one looks like a tiny size. Let's see. It is. I can usually tell by looking. It's about a 3 or 4 right now. We can size it for you, no problem. But that's going to be a really special. You see the cornflower blue is very distinctive. It's known for having that little bit of lavender undertone to it. You definitely see that here, and we will blow it out. Make sure it goes really quickly here. That's what we're doing on a Saturday. We got all kinds of blowouts. I have some newly reduced prices on some fantastic. I know I got an emerald here that I recently had during our sales show. It's come down way lower today, so I'm looking forward to that. And it was a trillion, one of those trillion cuts that we loved so much. So that's going to be on the way. But let's go ahead and make this a little bit more affordable than even, no, $39.99 seems a little much for our start to Saturday. So let's make it more affordable for you. Come on in, one of a kinds. You know we're a little different than everybody else. Bring you those one of a kind specialty pieces. You're seeing the piece you actually receive at home. That's really nice. You know exactly what to expect. Except it might look even better in person. I'll tell you that is the case almost all of the time, I would say. We get that response a lot. So make sure you're on the phone lines here because it's not going to be $39 or $29 or $19.99. We got some big ones to start here. And also blue sapphire drops for those of you that missed out late last night. It was just a few hours ago we had some blue sapphire drops. Some of you missed out. You contacted me. You said, give me something else. I have them today. Another pair of fabulous drop earrings in blue sapphires and diamonds. So we will see another pair coming up shortly. But let's get this one home under $1,500 and make it absolutely affordable. And we'll send it out right now for just $12.99 instead. So that seems like a better value to me. And then we're going to see some really fabulous earrings. My favorite color combination, pink and blue together. I love that combo. We're going to see, a new reduction in that floral ring. Brought you brand new designer ring a few weeks ago. It's only the second time airing it, and yet it's got pink diamonds, yellow diamonds, and white diamonds, and it's one of those elongated styles. I'm really excited about that. There's a new drop. It's also got the butterflies, so that's going to be exciting as well. So then, this is the big emerald I'm talking about. If you're going trillion cut, wait a minute. I seem to remember a big trillion emerald out of Colombia. It was this one here. There. Oh yeah, that. Newly reduced here. What a sensational stone that is. I mean, if it glows like that, just driving on by, that's a good one there. And then we've got some hoop earrings that are on the smaller side for you. We'll keep those affordable. Burma rubies galore. We've got some in platinum, some in gold. So a lot of Burmas coming up. And there's even a Mahen spinel necklace. And don't forget Tanzanites at a very affordable price tag in pendants today. That's all happening. So, and also my best diaspore, I found it. I had to beg a little bit to get this one out here in the show, but I'm glad it came. 2182 is the carat weight. Just a little heads up on some museum, because you can't have a red carpet show or weekend without something like that. Although truly to tell you the truth, I don't think a lot of designers are going to know what that is. Yes, go ahead. Thank you. Star Ruby ring. Who got it, Jason? Lisa, thank you, Lisa. Enjoy it. So just want to give you a heads up. That is here. It's the 2182. It's item number 1129148. And that is, yeah, that would be top, tippy top quality of our diaspora right there. Look at those flashes. Ooh, it needs a little polishing, but look at the reds. Forget pinks and purples and mauve tones. It's downright reds coming through. Also with those princess cut diamonds on the side. I appreciate that. And of course, don't forget we have that cornflower blue still hanging out. We move quickly. So let me know if you'd like that. Our star rubies just went out the door. That was that collection of 5 together. You want a look at that close-up of that diamond double band. It's our double band ring. We've never done anything like this before, and I'm very excited it's here. Look at this. It's your immediate, no need to stack, all in one, 2 bands in gold. Look at that. Ingenious, isn't it? So smart. Why did it take us so long to think of something like that? That's beautiful. It's like your gold wedding band. Who was I looking? Oh, yeah, I know who it was. I know who it was that everyone was like ogling her new ring. She just got married. She's one of those more private celebs. I know that I admire that a lot. And, she is really known as a style icon. Her name's Zendaya, if you heard of her. And she just recently, I don't know if it's been confirmed, but everyone's suspecting she got married. And we just got a look at her ring. And guess what? Everyone was expecting this big old like boulder on her hand. It was a band. It was a band, and it was a simple. She did the simple yellow gold band with the simple band ring. How cool is that? And it feels like, again, that's very much what we see as wearable, everyday style. Love that. So we are going to see that new piece coming up. Get ready. It's going to be coming up one of our top of the hours. Big diamonds, though, 40 pointers. So that's going to be exciting. But here we go. Diaspore, just want to let you know. I mean, maybe it's a little too early for this, but I do have those sapphire drop earrings I want to show you. And you know what? Let's get the emerald out of here. The emerald is too good to stay here. And it's 1130197. And the truth is, I'm just too excited about the discount we have. So that diaspora will be coming up shortly. Look at this. You've asked for it. Here it is. New markdown, 1130197. A carat 90, this is actually out of Chivor, which is still Colombia. There's 2 main mines in Colombia. And yes, don't get me started on the, yeah, exactly. I gotta reel it in. I'm excited for that baseball game tomorrow. I got a dilemma. I got a very, very important, there's this really exciting baseball game going on at the same time that there's a major awards show that I'm supposed to be at. So I got a dilemma. I'll be the only one at the awards show, like on my phone watching baseball. That'll be me. I'll probably be a meme before you know it tomorrow night. But here we are with the carat 90 Chivor, also 19 points in yellow diamonds and 40 points in the white diamonds as well. And that is a hot stone. And it's cool too. You know, you can be hot and cool at the same time. You really can. That's what we all, I strive for that. So here's what we have for you. That's when I know, yeah, that's what I'm working towards. I want to be hot and cool. But look at this. It's our 190. So what's the difference between Chivor and Muzo? 2 really well-known, they're not the only 2 mines in Colombia, but they are the best. They are quality. And that's why we love them. The Muzo are typically, those are the darker stones where you get that really, what we think of, I think, when you think of emerald, I think most of us think of that really, really dark tone, because that dark tone is usually what, well, truly, they're usually opaque and you don't see through them at all because they're so included and all that. Well, this is Chivor, which is known for having, it's still Colombian, of course, but it's known for having that really special little brightness and glow. It's like, think of as if you inserted a spotlight within it, like one of those strobe lights outside an event or some kind of spotlight. That's what it looks like when you get a really, really good chivor. You can see that there. It's really just kind of glowing, and we love that. That's what it does. This is what those bright, amazing stones do. So when we talk about a carat 90, that's also so significant to see in the size. We kept it simple on the diamond weight, except upgrading you with that fancy color first in the first halo there in the yellows. Then you've got the white diamonds around that. It's all in two-tone gold to match the diamonds. I think that's really, it's necessary. And then here we are looking at a great value. Watch this one on the hand. It's going to be a good one here. So this is a really exciting stone. I love the way this looks from a distance. If it looks that good up close, yep, it's going to totally, this is like beam me up. It feels like, okay, where are we going? Out of space. It's really just that really stunning, beautiful, lively color, and that's tough to get in the emerald world. Very proud to have it for you. Let's get it a blowout price here today. And yes, 2 carats, which is looking bigger. That's one of the rules of emeralds, is they're always going to look bigger than they weigh. So if it's a 2 carat, an actual carat weight, it's going to look more like a 4. This certainly does. You see, as it moves, there's not one spot of the stone that doesn't just emanate at the same time. Sometimes you have to turn it and twist it and move it, and then you'll get a little glimpse of glow here and there from one spot of the stone. This is really the entirety of the, you see it right there. It's unbelievable. I feel like I need sunglasses, and I'm already in the brightest lights. So if you can stand in the brightest lights in the world and then look at a stone and it tends to make your pupils just kind of dilate, that is really telling about that stone, and we're going to make it even better than the, what was it, $79.99, something like that. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than that for you. If you'd like to go ahead and get it today, make it yours. We've got it down below $5,000. It's not even $49.99, which is an emerald of that size. And the chivors are a little more rare. It is a little more rare, and you get that brightness and that crispness, but you don't want it to be too light. This is really the perfect chivor stone, and yet it's not even $4,000. It's $39.99, one caller. That is it. And get ready. We got quite the show for you. Diamond band, I mentioned that, the double diamond band. We've got the new discount on the butterfly ring. This one's going to go. I think it may be gone already. Blue sapphire earrings. We'll show you those because I know a lot of you missed out on the pair I had last night. That was just a few hours ago. We'll bring you another pair. They're actually a little bit larger, so we'll show you those. And then, okay, the butterfly ring's going to be coming up as well. You got it. So some new discounts that take them a lot lower than they even were during a sale event show. Gotta love that. So let me know who's got our big emerald. Then we will talk about, there's a new moonstone, and it's in a wide band ring. So that's pretty exciting. I'll just flash that so you can let me know if you're thinking, that's my ring, then let me know and I'll show it to you. There's our moonstone in the wide band. Here's our really good copper bearing. There's a beautiful true purple today in the copper bearing. And get this, it's a 711. Yeah, it is, 711. Isn't that a great piece? Does that mean it's always open? It's open color. It's open season for getting some great jewelry values. Don't forget, we will bring I do have one Muzo mine. And here's a good reference point, just if you're still not clear on what does she mean by the difference between Muzo and chivor. Sometimes it's best to just show you guys. And that is, see, you can see still beautiful there. That's the Muzo stone. Not quite as large. That would be the carat 39. And you can see how that one really giving that big, big look when you got that trillion cut. Okay, so we'll get to our fabulous sapphire drop earrings. Here they go. This is a little bit more dramatic than what I had last night, a little more length to them. The diamond weight also pretty large here. 112, 1164 is the item number, one pair. This is how we roll, so come on in. One-of-a-kind pieces are here for you, and we've got a carat 15. Those are Ceylon Royal Blues. Could not be better. I don't think you could ask for much more than that in your Ceylon Royal Blues, still with that brightness to them, the open color we love. Also, the idea of 83 points in diamonds in an earring is not something you see all the time. So very excited about those. We've got an 1.5 inch total length here, which I will show you. I'm getting ready to try them on. I got my earrings on that match my necklace. So we'll share this, just a look here very quickly to show you what they look like from a distance away. Here's the length they're going to have. Come on in if you're ready to celebrate with us. Happy Saturday indeed. It's a good one. We got all kinds of beautiful pieces for you. You can make requests as well. There you can see the 1.5 inch where the diamonds begin at the top in front of that lever back, and then of course your double row around the stones. They would be your pear shapes actually, although I would say from a distance, I'm not sure if they're gonna read necessarily as pears. They look a little bit more almost like, believe it or not, like a round or an oval. I mean, these are the benefits of seeing it a couple of ways, up close and from a distance. Here's what they look like on, so you can see, and they're still playing well with my topaz that I have, but we'll see that in a little bit. I just want to show you here briefly the length that they're going to give and how a 1.5 inch length translates actually on the ear for you, so you can see what those are all about. We will send them out in a hurry. Let's go back up close and take a look, and they will not be, no, I don't think we're going to do $59.99. Like I said, we got some big values here and a lot of discounts on these one-of-a-kinds, because what fun is it if we're just showing you pieces and they are not affordable enough to actually get their homes and go. So that's what we're doing, and look at that. I love the bigger diamond too between the lever back and the drop itself, and yet we're going to send them on out for $1,999, bringing them very, very close to the price we saw last night on what was just simply a smaller earring. It was still a drop, but it was quite a bit smaller than what we're seeing here. And so if you wanted to go upgrading, that's the way to do it right there at $19.99. And of course, the butterfly ring also coming up, new drop in price on that one. Pink and yellow and white diamonds together in a high style designer ring. And then we've also got, I think we're going to do those pendants coming up shortly. Those Tanzanite pendants are going to be here before you know it. We've got that really special, it's just nice like carat 70s to 2 carat stones, and all very simple, which means everyday wearable. That's what that means. We got everyday wearable pendants for you in our blue wing block D. Get them before they're gone, because it's down to the real end point here on these blue wing block Ds in our collection. Also, this is Imperial. Look at this. I cannot believe the weight of this ring. This is Imperial in platinum. Is this not the coolest? Wait till you see the tube set. It's been a while since I've seen tube set diamonds, and that's the way those are done. So we will show you a beautiful, like triple bypass. I hate to say that. It sounds like a medical term. Suddenly it sounds like I'm like, you know, going into the OR. No, no triple bypasses today, please. No, thank you very much. But only in rings are those allowed. And we're going to show that to you, okay? Yeah, can you imagine me as a doctor? No, it wouldn't go over well. First of all, I didn't like school well enough to stay in school for as long as you need to become a medical professional. And yeah, there's that whole set of blood thing. Yeah, it's not, you know, not gonna be my, I shout out to all my ladies who are in that profession, that medical, the nursing, the doctors. Oh my goodness, all you guys are such amazing people. So let's go ahead and move on. We got a lot to do, and of course your requests, if there is one. I mean, if there's something you'd like to see, I'm here to help. Let's take a look at this. This is too much fun to just leave here for later when it's so new, so fresh. Sorry, these have been all just completely everybody in the company's like, what are these new pieces, and can I take a look and try them on? So every one of them's doing for Brenda, but look at this. That's when you know it's been loved, is when everybody just wants to see it, try it on, see what it's all about. I know it's going to still a little odd on the wheel, but this is where, again, look at this wraparound design. It starts with platinum. I could tell the second I picked it up because there's a density and weight to platinum that you don't get with gold, and it's 1130,348, and that is a stunning Imperial. Somebody was noting last night, somebody said, oh, topaz is a nice stone, but it's not all that rare. And well, there's different types of topaz, and let's not hate on the topaz world, because the topaz world is a special one. And yet, yes, a lot of the topaz will get some heating, like pretty much, I hate to break it to you, but almost every stone in the world does, which is why I like to point out, when you are in the Imperial topaz realm, they actually don't get heating. They are absolutely untreated. This is one place in the world, one place on the planet that these have ever been found in or around, and that's what makes this exciting, is you're getting an Oro Preto topaz. This is our 206, so it's not a small size. It's got that perfect blend. I like when they look like Padbarashas, because that means they're rare enough to have some pink elements, but they're still not pink, because I think there's a lot of ways you can get pink stones. I mean, we could go on, spinels and sapphires and diamonds and, you know, all the different types of stones out there. It's nice to get something that's got that Padbarasha type element where you're getting the pink and the orange together. That's what this has. So we're going to take a look at the 206 here with the diamond weight of 83 points in the diamonds, and we have the white diamonds at the sizable stones, those marquise cuts, and then you've got the round brilliance right down the middle. And then, of course, this is what's so cool, we don't see this all the time, are these other diamonds that are set, that's really in the edge or the end point of these two outer bands. So it's pretty cool, and then diamonds on the sides. So we'll try it on for you. It's a much better way to get us a little bit assimilated with, okay, what exactly is happening? How does this wrap around the hand? Is it a lot of work? No, it's the same, just like any other ring. You pop it on your finger and slide it on and you're good to go, but you can see the beauty of that design there. And then of course, I love me some profile diamonds, and that's what you've got here. Notice how you're seeing nothing but diamonds from the side profile. That would be both of your side profiles, as you see right there. So really fabulous idea here in designer jewelry, and one only, and the best part is no longer $69.99. And I know it's not been on the air, but you know, there's always a price tag we should get, and then there's the price tag that I feel like is going to be worthy of the value to be here on the show. And that, and by the way, if you're wondering, is there another Imperial? That's a reflection. So again, that's the mirror finishing, and because these are nice wide bands that come up and wrap around, that's a reflection of the stone. Yeah, isn't that ingenious? So you see these elements from the different perspectives that you would not get if it was just a standard band with that stone set in the middle. It's not 6,000, 5,000, or 4. It's not even 3, and that's a 2 carat 06. All natural Oro Preto Imperial. That's not something you see every day, and we're going to blow it out for you. It is no longer even 3,000 or 29.99. Thrilled to have this for you. It is one of our very, very best in Imperials. The color is spot on what you want. The 50-50 of those colors together, pink and orange blending, and yet it's not even 25 or 24 or 23. Let's blow it out right now. $22.99 first caller. That's in platinum only, but we will size it for you. Big value right then and there. Only the one. Let me know what requests you have. Happy to help you if you have anything you're looking for in particular, but that one is going to be long gone. And don't forget, we had a great sapphire here. Cornflower blue sapphire for $12.99. We had the emerald trillion for the $39.99. Love that we're bringing some unique and special and different. That's always fun. I think it's fun. I do. I love some different pieces because, you know, I mean, I do. I am the person that hosts the show, so I am the one that sees them all and so shows them all. So yeah, if you stop in once every couple months, everything's going to be new to you. But when you're here every day, like I know a lot of you are, I think it's fabulous to see something new. You know, we've got iconic designs that we love to see every day, and trust me, we do have designs, but we see it literally every day. But I love when we get those unique pieces. It's how I collect jewelry at this point. I mean, when I started collecting jewelry, which was a long, long time ago, it really spares, you know, telling you. I mean, I'm not really, you know, not really ashamed of my age, but I got to say, I've been shopping for jewelry a long time, long before I was in the business professionally, and yet, you know, I've got the classics already taken care of. So at this point, I still, it doesn't mean I'm done. I really like collecting jewelry. Like I said, there's no end to what you can collect in jewelry, but at this point, I want something to look a little different than what I already have. I'm not a big believer in just buying the same, and some people do, and that's okay, but you're never gonna catch me like, you know, wearing the same thing over and over and over and over. That's just not personally my own preference. And so you've got the Imperial, congratulations. Here comes our butterflies, and this is another one that needs a little bit of help. They all do, because so what's fun about when you get a really unique design, they need a little help. They don't just sit here on a wheel by themselves. They need a little assistance, and I'm happy to help them. And it's 1130-569. So this one's also fairly new. It's only been on the air one day, and it was really astounding to see those 3 different colors of natural diamonds together, where there's yellow and pink and white. And also the fact that it's got the diamonds that are, this is a bypass in its own right as far as the band is a foundation, which is awfully unique and nice. Of course, those are natural yellows, natural pinks, and then our white diamonds that are VS that we love. It also is a total weight of 181. So that's a very important total diamond weight. And of course, you are getting triple gold colors. So that means yellow gold, rose gold, and white gold. So if you are like me and also like to mix and match, but I need something to tie it all together, I have my white metals and I have my yellow metals. And you know what? Every single day it changes as far as when I'm out and about, and I like to, you know, some outfits and some colors just work better, I think, with yellow, and some work better with white metals. That's just how I believe it to be. And so I really kind of want everything to be all matching head to toe, but then there are the pieces like this that I know I can wear every time out the door, because it's got all the main gold colors. So you've got a lot of versatility built into it. We've got it on the hand here for you next. And so you can see it is a lengthier piece, but still easy to wear because you've got one band in the back. So it's pretty straightforward as far as how that's going to wear on the hand. And also look at this. I think it's beautiful here. I would wear it on the index finger or the middle finger because I like the length there. And I love the way this doesn't sit up too high at all. So you can wear it appropriately on the index finger if you like to. So that's going to be a one only. And again, a newly reduced price. I mean, it was on a sale show. So you're probably thinking, well, if I couldn't get it during the sale show, I probably am not going to buy it today. The problem is, it was still over $5,000 then. We're going a lot lower today, and I love that it's got, did you see the extra diamonds there floating up above that lower butterfly? See that? Just like they're floating. It's so pretty. It's almost just, and they're all a little bit askew, because if they were straight up and down, it would look very basic. Love that they're all askew, because that is the flight of the butterfly right there. Love the way they all turn and twist a little bit. We're going to send it out right now. It is $29.99. That's a far cry from that $5,000 it used to be, and that's what I love about it so much. So $29.99 on a carat 81 and a lot of that 14 karat gold. Obviously, it's a little bit like 3 rings in one here that you have. Even the base and the band is 2 rows of diamonds and gold. So that's very, very exciting. And it's only $29.99 if you'd like to get it. Also, we have, again, that band is coming up. I know a lot of people asking about it. It's coming up in a little bit. Do that right around the 11:30 mark, which is it's an hour from now. So 1 hour from now, we'll get you that fabulous band ring. I know we're going to do it at the midpoint of the show, not at top of the hour, but at bottom of the hour, which is also that mid point of the show. So we'll get that to you. Aqua's here for our March birthdays. It's going to be coming up. We have a really unusual cut for our Aqua today. It's Asher. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Love to see an Asher cut in the Aqua. So we'll see that on the way. Some really gorgeous hoop earrings, $29.99. Our triple butterflies being so symbolic as they are. I think of butterflies as a symbol. I always do when I see butterflies. I really do think of loved ones and you know, loved ones that have maybe passed, and I love that connection to feeling like that spiritual connection that jewelry can bring us closer to who we think about, and whether they're, you know, present in our lives or if they're not. And I'll tell you right now, that's how you really, really keep a beautiful memory alive. And I love symbols like we can look down at our hand, see it all day. I think maybe that symbol with 3 is also significant. One butterfly's pretty, but the 3 and the significance of that number, very, very important. So that's here for you at under 3 if you'd like to get it. And then here is, let's go ahead and show you the Muzo, because we had the fabulous Chivor stone. Let's get in close here and look at the Muzo mine if that's more up your alley. 113-0360 is the number here. That's our Muzo, still a big stone here. 139 is the size for our carat weight. And then you also happen to have 51 points in diamonds. It would be a mix here. First, mill grain. I know that first halo might look from a distance like diamonds. It's a mill grain, a heavy mill grain detail. And then beyond that, you get the baguettes and the rounds. And that's 139 actually on the carat weight, and then 51 points in the diamonds. So it's a really special look. By the way, who got the Imperial? May I thank them? Hi, Marilyn. Thank you so much. Marilyn got our Imperial. Well done there. Still have some sapphires here, and of course the Chivor mine material in that trillion. But trillions are not for everybody. Trillions are definitely they're very specialty, and they tend to be a little more, I tend to notice there's a personality trait that gals who like trillions share. And so I know they're not necessarily for everybody, but I do think that, well, this is the classic cut. It is, after all, an emerald cut and showing off the clarity, but that's got some serious glow. And of course, up front and up close, you see every detail of the stone. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. And another one that some of these platinum pieces, I don't know if they were just made in a different era, but they are a smaller size. So let me just try it on there for you here. Don't worry, we'll size it for you. You're not on your own there. You're not going to be going out and spending, you know, 2 times the price you paid on the ring to go get it sized. That would be tragic in my mind. So let's get you a great value on this one and send it on out for better than $79.99 for the Muzo Glow. There's that really rich, saturated, true emerald green. This is Muzo at its best here, because again, they can be darker, so usually inherently they have more inclusions. When they are overall darker, that usually is attributed to the inclusions being a little more dense. And yet here, it's Muzo with that clarity. It's Muzo with that glow. It's not even half this price at $4,000. So I think we're headed in the right direction, and yet we're going to make it so much more affordable than 7, than 4, which is that 50% off mark. I just love that. It's easy math. But then 50% off always sounds like a trigger, because to me it means you're dialing. You're going quickly to the phones. But if I take it better than 50% off, that's going to be a highlight. And it's not $3,000. Here we go. It's not $29.99 either. And we're going to take it significantly less than even $29 for platinum and Muzo material. That is a mainstay to the emerald lovers. And let's face it, May will be here before you know it. Not like you need to have a birthday in May, because who knows? You can like your birthstone. You don't have to like your birthstone. You wear what you like. You wear what you want. It's what makes us individuals and unique, and that is what jewelry's about. That really is. Sure, it's an investment. It's great to get fine jewelry, and it's worth something at the end of the day. And well, at the end of the day, it's worth more than you paid for it. That's always a good thing. But it's always exciting to get pieces like this that are really significant and the best. And that's when you know. I'm not a big fan at this point of saying, well, I'll upgrade in a few years, but I want it now. So I'm just going to start with something and then upgrade it later. And then you're just buying over and over. I think it's much better to just say, I'm going to get the best right off the bat. Then I know not only am I going to be happy with it for the long term, but I've got that great investment piece. And when values are as good as they are, you got no excuse to wait. And we'll take it down even lower than $2,900 or $2,500. Let's go $24.99. That's it. And that'll be your one and only in the Muzo Mind Stone today. And then we'll get to our Tanzanite pendants here. We're ready. It's a Saturday. We don't have to wait for everyone to gather necessarily. We're going to get to that really big Tanzanite blowout that we have for you coming up next. And then diaspores are here. We have that big one, and then don't worry, there's something a little bit smaller for you as well. I brought to the 21 karat and a 5 karat as well. And don't forget about our triple butterfly ring. She's still here. And then it's tansy time, and you know I love good tansy time because this is really what we live to do. We are the world's leader when it comes to tanzanite quality. So there's that given fact. Of course, there aren't many left. It's been 7 years running. We've been very proud to bring them. But also at the same time, we know that there's a lot of folks that want to get something that matches as we are running out of them or running low. We realize there might be a few of you looking for a little companion piece to something you already have, whether that be a ring or an earring or anything else you might have. Maybe it's a bracelet. We haven't had many, but maybe you've got one. Here is what we have in 3 different options in what I would call your classics. This is your classic styling of pendants in very unusual shapes so far. We see the Asher cut right there front and center. Then we've got the trillion, which we added. Keep in mind that trillion sitting in an angle. And then I love the light yellow. It's a lighter yellow, so don't worry. It's not going to bring too much of that deep dark color. So it's a really nice match, I think, with the Tanzanite and the neons of the blues and the purples and the reds all coming through. We believe in Tanzanites that are the best. It's all we have. We have spoiled you rotten with Tanzanites, and I am very proud of that. And yet you don't have to wait around and say, let me just go get a pleochroic Tanzanite. Let me get one that's got a little bit of color play. Let me get one that's got a little bit of shift in the color. We're talking about downright trichroism with the purples and the blues and the reds. And really, it's the blues that stand out so much, and that's what you actually want. If a Tanzanite looks more like what you think of when you think of Sapphire, you're on the right path to collectability and rarity. It's going to be your choice of. Now, we've got all 170 or greater. So this is highly important. This is our little blowout on Tanzanite deals, and I love that they make. Also, I think this is gifting. It's a gifting moment for us as well, because if you are looking for, I think Mother's Day, goodness, that's going to be here before you know it. We are already almost mid-March. So if you're thinking about Mother's Day celebrations, Easter celebrations, whatever you're thinking about in Museum Reserve, Blue Wing Block Ds, this is the time to get them because obviously very limited in what we have left overall. But keep in mind also you're getting either the Asher, or you can go with that trillion, or you can get the oval, or if you're like a lot of our shoppers these days when we have blowouts like this on wheels, sometimes you get more than one because the values are there. And let's face it, there's some resellers here that love shopping here with us as well, because you can't make jewelry at these prices you're purchasing them for. And that's also extraordinary. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk you through which is which as far as the cutting and the carat weights, because the oval is going to be the largest. And then you've got your Asher cut and your trillion, which are great options as well. But you call me, let me know which one you like. It's a blowout. The price will never be better. And you're also getting white gold only. So just want to check on that. We can do white gold only, which is the most favorite when it comes to our Tanzanite options always. So we'll take a look at it here, and you get to pick your favorite or maybe get some gifting. I've got a couple here on a couple, so if that makes sense. So we'll just count them down as your operators help you out here. We'll see who's got what, but all white gold, no sizing necessary, so they can go right out to you. And you'll have them in no time. And then whether you're choosing to just wear it immediately the second it gets there, or you want to give it as a gift coming up. Graduations are also around the corner. They're starting usually in May, right? Usually it's May when they begin, May and June. So you've got the graduations to celebrate. You've got maybe it's weddings coming up that you want to get a little something special. This is that something borrowed, something blue that oftentimes today is a wedding favorite. It could be a wonderful gift for mom. I mean, this is just an incredible moment to get something for less than $3,000 when you have the carat 70s in the middle, so that's going to be the carat 70 Asher cut as we go, and then 12 points in those diamonds. Those are the princess cuts. So notice we did that channel of the princess cuts there. That is the top, that is the bail. Technically, you could use any of it. I think, though, logically, it makes the most sense to probably have those diamonds sitting up top. We'll show that to you. Same thing here. The diamonds are meant to go up top on the trillion. Trillion's a 180. The 180 is the center stone, but also 8 points in diamonds. And then your largest stone is over here with the oval. That's going to be the 2 carat. And the 2 carat, well, not just the largest stone, but it's got the largest diamond. It's a 15-point lighter yellow. Gorgeous. 15-point oval. It's your oval and oval. So here we are looking at 3 great options, all the same price tag. You are not going to have to choose based on what the budget says. Don't you hate when your budget tells you what to buy? I hate that. Sometimes it's necessary, let's face it, in life. But I want my heart to decide. I want to go with what my heart and eyes love. What do I know I love inherently as a human? What do I love? Not the pocketbook, not the credit card, not the wallet. Here you don't have to make that distinction because all 3 of these, same price, all blowout, not $29.99. That's fair. That's a fine price in solid gold. We're going to go lower than that. They're not even $29.99. Get ready on those phones. Happy Saturday. So glad you're with us. Spring's around the corner. It's exciting to think about the events coming up, the get-togethers, the holidays, the celebrations, the things we live life for. You know, that's what it's all about. And there's nothing like feeling your best, looking your best, having something for, I think for us girls, I think for us girly girls, something new to wear to that special event, that special occasion, that holiday, what have you. It's just an important time to get your favorites here. And if you want to gift them, perfect for that. They're not even $2,000 a piece. They're going to go so quickly. I just implore you to get on the phone lines if you do indeed want one, because obviously they're not sticking around. We know that. And they're also not going to be $29. They're not even $19.99, all coming down in price. This is the lowest price we can see. Remember, they're about 2 carats. One is 2 carats. The other 2 are slightly underneath that. So they're really good sizes. And we're going to make sure they go. Not $19, not even $1,500. Come on in. I know it's early today, but we are really bringing the values straight off the bat. So here's how you make it happen. It's not even $1,500 per piece. Let me know if you like the trillion, the Escher, or the oval. And I have a feeling the oval's going to go the fastest. It's also the most limited, so that's really important. You know, all these are from the same rough. They're all from the same collection. There's no doubt we have the best tanzanites in the world. They're always going to give you that ultra neon, the red flashes, all of it together. They're not 15, not 14, not even $13.99. It is your chance to pick them up as quickly as you can. What can I do? We need a better price. You got it. And get as many as you need. Not even saying, here, let's limit it to 1 per customer with this blowout. We're saying, no, this is the perfect time to give a gift, to get something special, to really get unique together. And you know what? Not even 13 or 12 or $11.99. It's time to get them a home, and we are going to be busy, no doubt about that. So here's how we make it happen. It's better than $11.99, better than $10. They're solid gold. They're all white gold. So yours is going to look exactly like what you see here, except you also know that Tanzanites look better in person than they do on camera because they don't like all this light. Neither does my brain and my headache. But I'll tell you this, the Tanzanites prefer a lower light. They like darker light, normal light. Doesn't mean like, oh, I got to go into a dark cave. No, let's not do that. We're talking about just a normal light environment. You got to realize we're in a TV studio. I know not everybody understands that TV studios, it's not where maybe y'all hang out. They're really bright. There's a lot of light here. I got to tell you, it is really, you see the reds most powerfully when you're in a normal light environment, like at home, like going out, like going to the office, like going running your errands, like living your life where you are. It is a significance here to see the difference in real life. If you've never experienced Blue Wing, Balak Day, listen, you haven't if you've never shopped here. So this is the way to do it, and we're not even asking $1,000 a piece. We're blowing them out. They're $999 for each and every one of them, no matter what. You just simply decide, or maybe get 2 and stack and layer, and all for reference. Let me show you the smallest would be this one. And that's not only the smallest carat weight, but that's going to be also the smallest in stature. It's the most wearable. So if that's where you want to go, you want a little less length, that's what it's going to look like for a reference point. And then you slip your favorite chain. They will all work with your DBTYs. So don't hesitate. 3/8 of an inch on that one. And again, here it is from a distance away, so you can see what that's going to look like right over there. I know it's a lot to sit next to, but again, that's what it looks like from a distance. You can really see how gorgeous that is. So that's going to be here for you if you want that one. Let me show you also the trillion next, and then we'll show you the beautiful oval. Will you let me know, operators, which one you're getting so I can count them down? Because when they sell out, we don't want to be selling things and leaving it on the air once it's already gone. Yes? It's coming up right now. Yeah, that's what's next. Yeah, I'm going through all three. Just do one at a time. You know, I've only got two hands. So take a look at this. Here we go. There's the trillion cut from a distance. Here's the length on the trillion cut. And that one's going to be welcome in. Look at that. That's going to be a little more than a half an inch. So you can see with that mirror finished gold, 5/8 of an inch on the trillion. Here's what that one looks like on the neckline for you as well, so you can see what that's all about. There's the trillion, so I'll put it above the necklace, the collar, which, by the way, if you have any interest in that one, let me know. But that's a really good one. And then we have the trillion. Yes? Oh, she's probably going to see it now. It's just there. So remember, at home, they're a little behind us here live. We're live, but that doesn't mean we can beam you up to like wherever Evelyn is at home. So it's on the hand here. So it's 5/8 of an inch, if that helps, but it's also on the hand where I put the rings, so you can always get a nice perspective. And then I do the neckline. Those are the only shots I have. Yeah, we don't, my floor director's off today, my stage manager's off today, my 18 producers are off today. We gave them Saturday off. So I'm here by myself, man in the camp. Okay, I'm kidding. We only have, it's just me. So Tony's pushing the buttons and I'm out here on set. And that's it, is the two of us. So yeah, we've only got a pretty stationary setup here with our cameras. So that's the trillion, but I like to give you 3 viewpoints. And then let me do the same with the oval as well. We'll go back and take a look. There's your close-up. So this is always what we call, Evelyn, the close-up shot. So you can see every detail up close better than you ever would with your naked eye. It's like your loop perspective. And then you've got the hand perspective, because that's usually where I measure it and give you an actual in real-time measurement with a ruler. It's one of these, so we'll show that to you as well. This is the oval, which is the 2 carat, has the largest diamond. It's the largest carat weight. It's the largest everything, and that's going to be a 1/2 inch top to bottom. Here's what that oval looks like on the neckline. Remember, that's a light yellow diamond you have with it as well, which is very, very pretty, especially with the blue wing block D. And we'll go back up close. And hopefully you'll find now a little better idea of what's the favorite, what's going to work best for you. Or maybe it is you're trying to match a ring. Now, I don't think you have to match your sizes and shapes. I don't think that at all. I think that, again, if you have any of our blue wing block Ds, the color is what you're looking to match. We're very busy on the phone line, so bear with us if you're waiting on hold. And thank you, everybody. YouTube in full force as usual. Tony keeps me updated with who's checking in with us. Thank you, everybody. Mai's here as well. Janae, thank you. Oh, is 7/11 your birthday? That's so cool. Oh, all my favorite people are born in July, so that's really great, Janae. 7/11, that's an easy one. That's an easy one to remember, isn't it? All right, and Tracy, are you really getting ready? Is that trip happening? Wow, how exciting. A TVON trip, that sounds fun, and I wasn't even invited. Can you believe that? How can you have a TVON trip and not invite me? Like, yeah, isn't that crazy? Okay, who knows, maybe I'll crash the party. How far are we talking? Can I get there in like a couple of hours by car? Can I, where are we talking? Where is this trip taking place? Is it in Bora Bora? Is it across a border? I mean, where is this? Where is this trip taking place? Tell me, let me in. I know, or not. Like, we don't want her crashing. Don't tell her. Don't tell her when we're meeting up. But thank you. Did that answer our questions there? Allison, Evelyn, did she pick one out? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Evelyn? What is her name? Henelyn. That's a pretty name. Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, congratulations. Thank you for letting me know. So who got that one? That kind of sold twice then. Linda? Thank you. Purple sapphire from last evening. That was a few hours ago. So Linda, that was a made-to-be moment for you because that sold and then got swapped out. So very excited you got that one. It's a beauty. Enjoy. And it was all unheated too, which was really unusual for that kind of color saturation. Okay, so let's move on here. We've got a really stunning Asher Cut Aqua. We've got a lot of good pieces today. And if you want any of our Tanzanites, we're kind of getting a little busy here again. So the phone lines have not died down. And the oval's the most popular so far. That makes sense to me. Could have guessed that. 2 carat on the oval. Let me walk you through if you're just tuning in here. The 2 carat is the oval. That's got a yellow diamond. So that one's the most rare in variety and they're all the same price. So that's going to be the 2 carat with the yellow diamond. Here's the fabulous Asher Cut. Here's the trillion. The Asher Cut is going to be your carat 70 and then your trillion's the carat 80. So it goes 170, 180, 2 carats. Okay? But they're all around the same size. They're all right there, either just at 2 carats or just under 2 carats. So it just makes it a really, really cool, just again, it's about the look, it's about the shape, it's about the color, it's about the styling you're getting here as well. So that's real, oh wow, okay, that's great. Oh wow, you guys are going 2 places. Oh yeah, then I can't, yeah. I love that. Well, that's great. That's a long way away from me to get to. That's a ways away. especially since I can't get on a plane at the moment. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got fugitive status. Yeah, okay, more on that later. It's really not a big deal. It's just I don't have a real ID. So, but it's good. I don't travel anywhere anyway. So, you know, it works out fine. But I could drive. Listen, I can haul quickly in a car. I know how to drive, man. Yes. Oh, that's very kind. Does she? Cynthia in Fort Lauderdale. And I bet it's beautiful there today. I bet it is. Wonderful. Cynthia, 4 Tanzanites from us. Does she love them all? Sure hope so. That's great. And Cynthia, thank you so much. Your kind words. You're too kind. So kind. We have the kindest people in the world here. I got to tell you, our shoppers are just the best. All right. I don't know what it is, but apparently we screen you in advance and say you have to be a really lovely person to be a shopper here at TVON because we got the best. Let's take a look at this. This is our Asher cut. Oh, come on now. Funny how I look at this and I go, is that paraiba? I mean, really, it is like the bluest paraiba. I don't know if you guys know this, but paraibas come in straight up blues. I haven't seen one in about 20 years. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. And Cynthia, thank you so much. It's the necklace. It's obviously the necklace. And you know, I wear jewelry for a living, and yet I never wear jewelry like that. That's getting me red carpet ready. So I don't know. Now you can buy it from me tomorrow. So, you know, it's debatable. You'll either see me tomorrow wearing it on a red carpet, or you'll have it on the way to your house. It's up for debate. But we'll wait and see. I have that option. That's my backup option, is the amethyst. So, you know, it's going to come down to what the gown looks like. But that's a beauty right there. I still can't decide. Got it between two. Maybe we should do a little poll. But here's what we have for you guys. Still coming up in about 40 minutes from now is this new band that we have. It's actually 2 bands in one that we're going to show you. It's got 2 bands where they're attached together, so it's really easy to wear. We also have some really, really important aqua earrings, but this Asher cut, I was going to wait till the top of the hour. I don't know if I can. I think now I was going to just tell you because I know that we don't see them here, but I haven't seen one in about 20 years. I think it's been 20 years since I've actually seen a blue paraiba. They exist where they're straight up blue, like a sky blue, like our beautiful blue sky. We're ready for our 90-day, oh, actually today's today's more chill. I think it's only gonna hit 90 today. We've been 98 for the last couple of days and we're going back up. So I think today we get a little respite from the crazy heat. It's gonna be about 90, but blue sky. Is there anything better? So you make you feel like spring's around the corner than a blue sky and a bright blue. They really don't usually happen in aquas, and sometimes on rare occasions, you'll find a true blue paraiba. And again, it's been a long, long time since I've sold one. They're extremely rare. They will put the pricing on the blue greens to shame. They really will. And we've got a very special piece here for you. So this is aqua at its best, no doubt. When it looks like a blue sky, because you know most aquas have like no color. Hey, Kathy, did you get the trillion? Oh, you've already got, you've got it already. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Do you love it, Kathy? Do you love that trillion cut? That is fantastic. Thank you. And keep calling on the pendants. We'll help you out there. And then look at this, best of the best. I mean, I don't think I'm ready for this. This is that gorgeous, almost like an aqua. And you're probably going, it is aqua. No, I mean the color aqua. Like if you asked me to describe that in one word, and I could only use one word, oh gosh, that's going to be a challenge. That's not in my wheelhouse to just describe something with one word. No, I wouldn't be a good TV show host if that's what I did. But if you had to like hold me down and say, give me one word to describe that color, it would be aqua or perfect. It's 1130055. Hey, there's my birthday in there. We had the 7-Eleven stone for our 7-Eleven birthday girl, and now we got 55. Perfect. It's a 224. Okay, it's one off from my favorite number, 223, but 224, pretty close. And it's got the Asher cutting, 16 points in diamonds. Love it. Love that. And it also is one of the more extremely high-end Sierra Santa Marias, and it's in a whiter gold. That's how we got away with that, is that if it's a really good stone, we're going to put in a lot of gold. Are we ready for this, or are we going to like just wait? And you want to see that a little bit later? Do we need to hold off on that? It's a really beautiful stone. That's not your typical aqua color, and I know we only bring you the Sierra Santa Marias, so you expect something very, very precious and important. However, this is another quality, and those diamonds are big, so that's going to be the diamond set down into the band itself. Let's show you from a couple of different perspectives here. There's your side, all mirror finish. This is always a toughie to show you. Look at even the sides. The gorgeous colors. You see what I mean by a little bit of a paraiba? It's not as straight up blue. It's really saturated, but instead of being like a straight up blue, it's got a little of this aqua color coming through. It's amazing. And then look at the finishing. We did all that great finishing, that little under gallery support system underneath behind your stone, kind of follows the lines of the Asher cut. That is also the color in the front, always a good sign. We'll, let's do something a little bit special here. I know it's only, gosh, we still got a couple minutes till our top of the hour. This was really supposed to be held off for the top of the hour. Let's just get into it now. I cannot wait. It's $39.99. Watch this on the hand. Let me do something a little bit better for you, because at this point, got to make sure this one goes. That's got to get a home here. When you see how beautiful that is from a distance, yet so wearable with that chunkier band. And yeah, we can kiss those days of chunky bands goodbye, because it's really tough. And you understand that gold's, you know, $5,500 an ounce and going up. So, and with uncertainty in the world, that causes it to go up again. So I would say, yeah, we can expect it to go up and keep going up and probably keep going up. So it's nice to be able to say, because I know a lot of people are like, just do everything in gold. Just, you know, do everything. Like, again, that's fine. But how are we, do we have the $1 million budgets, the $2 million budgets? And if you think I'm kidding, I'm not kidding. You do pieces in bigger carat weights or bigger heavy gram weights, or, you know, if you've got a bigger carat weight stone, you need more gold to support it. Or if you have a really heavy designer piece, you're not able to put those in solid gold and still keep it, you know, downright affordable. Because I think you'd scoff at me if I had $1 million price tags, and you'd say, oh my gosh, what's she doing? And then if I had 100,000, that's not the wheelhouse we like to be in. We are known for value, and it's, I've been saying it, I've been doing this 25, almost 26 years. There's never been value like it is today. So for those that say, can't do it, can't spend the money on gold anymore, it's too high, the values here are still so strong, and they're actually better in terms, because everything's costing more to make, and yet you're not paying more. That's the beauty of it. We haven't raised prices. Have you seen it? That's really what's exciting about a piece like this. And when we have $39.99, and then I say, well, if nobody's on the phone lines for it at $39.99, maybe it's an issue with the price. That's why I'm going to say, let's auction it off. Let's try it. Still first hour. That usually is a no-go zone on an auction, because you're just not going to have a lot of competition, which is great for you. It's not all great for me and my career path, but it's really good for you guys. So let's take it down below even $3,500. That's a nice savings, but I think we need to go lower and get everybody participating on the phone lines. How about $3,000 to start? How about $2,500 to start? All that gold you're going to get a choice of, by the way. I recommend the white gold with aquas because we've seen it before. Actually, I can show you an example. I saw it today. There is one aqua here that's set in yellow gold. And let me just find it. I'm going to show it to you, because if there's always going to be somebody who says, well, she recommends white, but I don't know. And listen, I love my yellow gold too. You know that. I love yellow gold, but here's what happens. We have a really, really strong Sierra Santa Maria, and I'm going to tell you right now, I won't bother putting the thing on the air because it'll never sell. And it's a, see, it's a gorgeous ring. It's a great mounting. It's a signature mounting. My mom owns this ring, this mounting, with 18 different stones. Kid you not. That's popular. That's classic. But do you see what's happening with the aqua? Not a problem with the aqua. The aqua, if I took it out of the mounting, it'd look just like that one. The problem is it's in the yellow gold, so it's picking up a lot of that yellow gold. So it's looking a little green, because, yeah, what happens when you put blue and yellow together? It makes green. I learned that in kindergarten when we started playing with watercolors. That was the last time I played with watercolors, was kindergarten. But I remember that, because you combine colors and they make another color. That's what happens. So that's why I say I recommend the aqua strongly in the white gold. If it had no color to it, wouldn't matter. But when you've got a blue saturation that's the big holy grail, you keep it in the white gold, and that's going to look the best. So trust me when I tell you, I don't want my aqua looking like that last one did, and it's a shame that that one's in a yellow gold mounting. So until I change it, we will probably refrain from putting that in the air, because you guys are going to go, I don't really like that look. Here's what we have. 25, no open. How about 2,000? Or we just take it even lower than that. Top of the hour is now right around the corner. So here's what I'm thinking. It's probably going to just tip into the top of the hour, which is fine, because that's when it was supposed to be up here anyways. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go better than $2,000. It's going to be a $10 increment, and this is a significant amount of gold. We're all aware of that. A basic gold band is about $2,800 right now as we make it. That's obviously, when I back to that point of not raising the prices. If a gold band is $2,800, what am I doing selling a huge band like this that's really extra, that bigger width and that bigger drama and obviously that bigger depth of gold? Why would it be here at $2,000 if it costs, in this case, over $3,000 to make? What are we doing? Well, here's what I'm going to do instead. And we've got about 2 minutes now, so come on in because you're going to get in hopefully before everybody else starts to tune in as well at the top of the hour, and we're going to do better than even $2,000 to start. It's going to be $1,500 to start when there is a significant amount of gold in this piece, and yet there it is, looking so fabulous, yet I find that the wider bands are the most wearable ones. To me, they look like every single day wearable. And we're looking for an open at 15 on the best Asher cut we have. We're only a half hour away from a significant brand new diamond band. A 5 stone that we all love, but this one is unlike anything we've ever done before. So that is going to be coming up. It is massive. When I tell you massive, it even looks massive on my massive hand. Take a look at this. That's the diamond ring that is coming up in a little bit. Take a look at that ring, and there's what's going on. Why'd she leave her wedding band on? That's part of it. That's the unique factor here, is that this is the classic band that we love, and it's sitting right next to another band with the big diamonds, which then you could put next to another, for let's say a big ring there, like a big diamond ring. If you want to, you could get 2 of these and stack them together as well if you want to. But Asher cut, aqua, no open. All right, we move. Top of the hour is 30 seconds away. So also there's an Asher cut in Tanzanite. Tends to be an Asher cut Saturday. So here we have the, okay, well, I think that's where it's at. That's the, okay, this is the really important Tanzanite of what's left. And today's the day. Today's the day we get to do the grand reveal, and a classic, but upgraded. It's a classic mounting, but it's far upgraded because you have that really important double halo. So that's going to be, look at the reds, undeniable. And the way they don't usually show up on camera, this one said, who says so? I can show my reds on camera right there. It is not illegal, but wow, that is so beautiful. So that's going to be coming up as well. We have a Mahen spinel. We have a top of the hour ruby deal. I guess we'll do our brand new rubies here for our top of the hour. If the aqua's staying here, then that leads me to believe that, okay, maybe we're not all ready for an Asher cut aqua yet. And that color is stunning, and that is really one of the more saturated. To me, again, it's taking me back to all those years ago in 2004 when I saw blue paraibas, and I lost my mind. I wasn't even able to get one. There were so few. I didn't get one for my own collection. It's the only color paraiba I don't have, and I'm just sick about it. But that aqua is giving that vibe, giving that look. So we also have new rubies, and I know we showed you a great star ruby piece earlier. I've got brand new rubies that are on the way, and collection. I just want to put them all together for you so you can pick the one that's best for you. So let's talk top of the hour, but get you started here with the setup. This is option number 1. Wow, that's some clean ruby, and let me warn you, these are a huge discount, even though they've never been on the air before. None of them. They're all brand new. Here's the other. And here's the other. And they could not be more crystalline, more gemmy. They're Burma. That's the ultimate best. There are so many sources. I could sit here all day and talk about different sources of ruby and the way that different sources have different colors. You're going, what? They're red. Yes, they are. But they're all different based on where they come from, where they're mined. Some are pinky, some are brown, some are orange. Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. I host this show, and I'm glad to have you with us. It's a Saturday. Hope your weekend is off to an incredible start. It is so much fun to be here with you. Did decide to get a little dressed up because I can. So you know what? It is Oscar weekend. It is a very exciting weekend here in Los Angeles. It is, and whether you care about movies or not, or care about awards or not, we know. One thing I know is you love jewelry. Me too. We have that in common. So I just decided to dress up in a little special something today. So that's tomorrow. If you are interested, that necklace and this necklace are here available tomorrow. And you can see we have some matching earrings as well. So we have some special pieces for you. But here's what I'm going to do for you on rubies. Rubies from Burma, best of the best. Crystalline, gemmy, rich, and clean. You could read the newspaper. The tougher part is going to be finding a newspaper to read. We don't live in an era where we have newspapers anymore. We have something called a phone. And we get our news and consume our news through that way. If you are old school, I applaud you. If you're saying, no, I got one this morning and it's in front of me and I read it with my coffee, I come from a journalism world, so I've been around so long, like I'm so old, that I actually studied journalism in the era when there were newspapers. And that's how I began my career, was as a writer for newspapers. So again, I've been doing TV for a long time, but yeah, that's how old I am. So here's where we get, if you have the crystallinity and could actually essentially read something behind or through your stone, that's important. So let's get to all three. They're all brand new. Take a look and welcome in. Yes. Thank you. What about it? We were auctioning it. Do we have to go back to it? No, really? All that time at the Aqua and we have to go back? Okay, how about this, guys? What I'll do is this. If you can just hold, I've got all the rubies set up. I'm going to do the rubies real quick. They won't last long. They're one of a kind. I promise. I'll make them cheap, 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 cheap. And then we'll go back. I sounded like I was ready for Easter. Cheap, 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 like a little baby chick. Remind me at some point to tell you the story about my very favorite Easter when I was a kid. We'll talk about it on Easter Sunday because I get to be with you on Easter Sunday. I spend every Easter with you guys. Forget the egg hunts. But back when I was a kid, before I was on TV, Tony, how did you pull that up so fast? Well, the irony of this photo, Tony, go ahead and show it. Because the irony of that photo, because everyone then otherwise doesn't know what I'm laughing at, and this is what's in my preview monitor, and the irony of that is that was Halloween. Because I guess, you know, my parents were very frugal. They were very frugal. We didn't have a lot of moolah, you know. So I guess my Easter bunny costume for Easter was my Halloween costume as well. 2 birds. Yeah, 2 bunnies, 1 stone. So anyway, that was my, if you could see the rest of that photo, that strap on my arm is my Halloween pumpkin, you know, like the plastic pumpkin. So yes, I was a bunny for Halloween. Very scary. Yeah, because, yeah, it was how it was. But anyway, that's where that is. But anyway, to my point, we get to spend Easter together, and how I got on that, I have no idea. But the point is this. If you are talking about a great ruby, let's go back to the rubies, because we know we have Aqua that's waiting in the wings here, and we've got a very important value coming up on these brand new rubies. I just want to make sure you know these are all going to be light 1 carats. We've got as follows here. I've got 2 that are 81 points, okay? So it's going to be the 81 pointer right over here. That's going to be the 81 pointer. And in the middle, 81 pointer. And then this one, which is a little more roval, is 86 points. And then you've got 86 points in the diamonds, 65 points in the diamonds, 82 points in the diamonds in platinum, all 3 in platinum. So now we ready. We ready for a blowout on fabulous Burma rubies. So glad to be with you today, hanging out on a Saturday, shopping up a storm, getting you the value, saving you money. Is there anything better? Not a thing. And you guys get to relax, rest, sit, and let the jewelry arrive to you. Nothing better. I don't want to go out and shop. Ooh, no, I want the jewelry coming to me. That's luxury. Deliver it to me. I'll be sitting on my tuffet eating bonbons. You deliver it to me. You just deliver me my fine jewelry, and then I'll be like, that feels good. That's nice. Here's what we'll do. And the Aqua's coming back up. We have some people who want to start the auction, so we'll bring that back up. We'll do a little revisit on the Aqua. But this trio, brand new. Burma, the best in the world. They've been under sanction for most of the better part of 2 decades. We're looking at great stones here that are not going to be even 39. I was looking at one of our rubies today, no bigger than this. It was $39.99. I tell you, that is not going to do it. We got some serious value here. Let's blow out this wheel here. New, new, new. They all are. They're all fabulous. They're all stunning. And yet, here we go. Which one is your favorite? That's what we're waiting to find out. All platinum will size them for you. They are so clean. And what are they? Blue red. That's how you know they're Burma. No other source of ruby gives you that blue secondary. You have to go to Burma to get that. You have to go to Burma. That's the key. And yet they're $20,000 a carat plus. So this is so stunning. And yet we're going to make it even better. Even better than 39 or 29. Or even $19.99, but again, one only is on each. We promised we'd make this quick because I know we have some people asking about the Aqua, so that's going to be happening as well. And then here we are, last chance, last call, not 19. Let's go even lower, got to move them on so we can make sure. I love that. Tracy, that was a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay, I'll find someone to host this thing. Here we go, guys, not 19, not 18. 17, 16, 15, 14. You want giveaways? I got them. I got the giveaways for you. They will not be 15 or 14 or 13.99. It's time to give away some jewelry. Today is the day. Here's what we're going to offer. Let's go ahead and send this out. as quickly as we can. You let me know which one you like. I'll try them on for you. We're going to go out to below even $13.99. And here is your chance right now. For better than $13.99, we're going to make them $1,299 a piece. That is while they last. And again, one onlys, and I don't know where you go. Like, how do you decide? I don't know. Because this one has the most classic ballerina style. But now you don't have any pictures of me as a ballerina back there, do you, Tony? Don't tell me you do. You better, if you do, you don't show those. Okay. Granted, I was 4, so yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was my beginning and my end of my ballet career. But yes. Left side, Susan. I'm just thinking, I love the bigger diamonds that it has. It's going to be a teeny little size right now. We'll size it for you. It's our 8686. That's an 86 pointer in the middle and 86 points in diamonds on the side. And again, we're going to size that platinum band to whatever you need, Susan. But even when it's on the hand, you can see through it. That is some crystallinity right there. So $1,299. Let me know, Susan. What about you, Jason? Which one do you like? Okay, the middle going up next. Here we go with the middle. That's 81 points in the center, 65 points in the diamonds. Another one of these platinum pieces that tends to be hanging out in a 4. But take a look. That one goes really side to side with the baguettes. That's going to be our 81 point center. Again, they're all light 1 carats. And then you've got 65 points in diamonds that are a lot of those beautiful elongated baguettes. And that means something because usually baguettes, they're elongated in general. But then the elongated, even more lengthy and beautifully done there. So that one's going to be $12.99. How about we just finish up with the right side and give you that really, this is such a pretty ring. And look, this one fits. Take a look at it. That one's going to be a very, very, very special piece that you see right there. What do you think about that? That's going to be an 81 pointer as well. 82 points in diamonds, and those are tapered baguettes. So that's a special piece there. Only $12.99. And then we will take a quick, Joanne, were they okay revisiting the aqua? Okay, so we will do that. Okay. We'll revisit the aqua, see what happens. Probably not much because we went a whole few minutes without an open. So probably just going to give it away right now and next. But again, take those rubies while they're here, one of a kinds on each. You have a money back guarantee as well. So are you really serious, Tracy? You're really going on a road trip? Are you really doing that lengthy drive? Like you're going across country? Or are you kidding because you'll say you'll pick me up? And I'll tell you right now, I could use a couple days. Oh, that would be so fantastic. If only, if only. Hi, Risa. Thank you so much. Hey, Janae and Kirsten. Thank you. Yes. You got it. Item number on that one is 1130-326. You got it. All right, coming up, let's go. We got to revisit on the aqua, and then we'll do some necklaces. And yes, we're still getting ready for that. 20 minutes from now, we'll do the band ring that's new, and then we'll give you the, at the top of next hour, Tanzanite Asher cut is coming up. Let's just revisit this. Do you know who it was, or do we have several people? A couple of people talking about the Asher cut, so we'll just do a quick little pay to revisit here for you. Item number was 11300055, and that is our 224. The Asher cut. We had 3 rings. Let's just come in and look at one here and give you a wider, heavier band. Just FYI, it was $1,500 to open right as the top of the hour was hitting. So it's back because it sounds like we did have somebody that wanted to see it again or maybe wanted to open it up. So here it is. Your chance, your last call. Here we go. And that is, do we have 15? Thank you. Who's that from? Oh, they were nice to wait in the lines there through our little ruby deal. Appreciate the patience. And we do have $1,500, and we'll find out who that is. And we still have 2 of the rubies left, but they'll go. I mean, this is what happens. I showed 3 rings that didn't go right away last night, and then poof, before you knew it, all 3 were gone after they were on the air. So it happens with the show. Yes? Oh, it was Glennis. She's not on the line right now? Oh, she, okay. Why are we using past tense out of curiosity? Okay, I don't know. But Glennis in the lead here, $1,500. By the way, it's $10 increments because it is a revisit. It usually means we probably don't have to spend a whole lot of extra time on it. But if you did just join us in the last 11 minutes, I'm going to make a wish right now. It's 11:11, so hold on. Let me just, okay, done. Just had to make a wish. Does anyone else do that? I don't usually, but I just decided to because I really, really want this migraine to go away. So anyway, here we go. 224 on this one. Let's make sure this goes. Sorry, I got distracted there. Anyone else getting distracted by the necklaces? Is it too much? Is it too much? Like I said, this is my job. I am obligated to wear jewelry like this on a Saturday morning, so I'm going to take it. We have a last call on this one. Let's give it 2 minutes. It's only $10 on the increments, by the way, so you got a really good chance to pick it up. Let me know if you'd like it. $1,500. It's only 10 bucks. Glenn is in the lead. Only bidder we have. You can even change the gold color, but I don't recommend it. Let's size it, ship it, get it to you, and you'll love it. Take a look at this one more time. There goes our aqua. Asher cutting. Love that, love that, love that. But $1,500 and a final call, and it really has an aqua color, not just blue. There is ever so slight a hint, maybe a glint of green. Does it read green? No. Is it green beryl? No. Green beryl is something different. That's emerald. It has just got that little extra. And again, the stuff in the air in the studio, I don't know what is going on, but take a look. I cannot stand seeing anything on the wheel. But look how pretty this is. And we got 1:30 till it sells. So last chance, last call. And if you want the rubies or need to see them one more time, let me know. We'll do that for you as well. But you got 80 seconds to jump in. That means to make the phone call to be eligible to bid. Sorry for the throat clear. Again, Saturday mornings takes a minute. This morning when I woke up, I had no voice. So there you go. So again, it just takes a minute to warm up because I was just here last night talking. But here we go, guys. Let's see. Anybody else on this one? Do we have a verifying maybe going on? Are we verifying the very fine of the aqua? I mean, I would say it's the most fine, but we use that for my spinel Imperials. This is the most fine of our aquas in the batch. And of course, this month's birthstone. Tony, what are you doing for your birthday on Monday? Any plans? Anything exciting? I'm so sad. Should we do a Monday show just so we can have Tony's birthday party together? Because we're not here and we don't get to celebrate. And this is crazy because this year we don't get to be together for Tony's B-Day. St. Tony Day and St. Patrick's Day, and we're not here. Can you believe that? That's crazy. That's nuts to me. How does that happen? That's not supposed to happen. We're not even here on my birthday this year. Oh my goodness. I just looked. It's a Tuesday. Wow. Okay. Anybody else? We are very, very busy on the phone lines, and we can't get anyone through, so I'm not sure what's going on. Don't tell me it's on the auction. Do we have anybody else thinking about 1510? 1510 or more? Anybody? What are you supposed to say? Bueller? Bueller? I've never seen the movie. I don't know. But I know people say Bueller. I don't know. Let's see. 1510, yes or no? Last chance, last call? Sell it. Gone. Congratulations. I didn't even try it on the hand again. Uh-oh. I'm assuming y'all saw it initially. There it is on the hand. There's that side profile. All right. Coming up, by the way, just going to show these. There's something pretty rare here. And it takes me back. Oh, my. This takes me back to my very first design here, which I bet you most of you were not here at this point. But when I first got here, and they said, could you design us some jewelry? And I said, well, okay. Never had my designs on my shows before, but I'll do it. And I designed an aqua and a morganite. That was it. No diamonds. This reminds me of that because here in this case, we have beautiful, beautiful rose gold, which gives that pink and blue vibe that I just think is so pretty together. Rose gold and white gold together, one pair of earrings. Do you have a question there, Allison? Or okay. So here we are with 1130237. And it's brand new, gorgeous pair of earrings. Those are bright, pristine cushions. Since we were already just looking at an aqua, I figured we'd show you what other aqua we have here today. It's $478 in cushion cut stones. The diamonds are so Art Deco, I can't even stand it. I feel like I should be standing at the Chrysler Building doing a photo shoot right now in some old Hollywood glam. Well, wait, this kind of works. You know, like a whole thing, like a whole vibe this is creating. It's creating a vibe. It's 11 points in diamonds. It's one pair only. I think they're so gorgeous. And the aquas are huge. I mean, 2.5 carats almost each. That's pretty huge. And cushion cuts, they're just gleaming like they're blue diamonds. I mean, who do you think you are, Aqua? You think you're blue diamonds? You're looking like blue diamonds. Take a look at this from a distance. I'll pop one on the ear just so you can see the length here. This is fabulous. And they're 3/4 of an inch. That to me is the perfect size for a drop, but not too much. And here's, I'm going to try one on here. Got to remove my other blue earrings, my blue topaz. for a little aqua. I will be happy to swap them out. Look at this. Ooh, that is pretty. And no backing, so they're just floating there, but just to give you an idea of the size. Aren't those pretty? I know they're falling, but you get the idea. There they are. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Let's make them really affordable. Look at that color. They look almost like emerald cuts, don't they? Let's go back to the wheel. I'll make this really affordable right now. Very, very, very affordable. They are supposed to be $59.99, not so much. Today, I'm gonna make it a lot better. One collar. They almost look like pink diamonds, don't they, when they're in the rose gold? Ooh, they're good. Let's make it really simple. One pair only. Let's make them $19.99. Just sell them. And thank you so much on the Aqua auction. Well done there. This would be actually, I think it'd look beautiful together with the Aqua auction that just found its home. That was the Asher cut. Of course, anybody who loves, if you love morganites, which is the sister stone to the Aqua, of course, there's emerald, aqua, morganites, the three like big barrels that we talk about. Of course, big spite. I heard a rumor that we're gonna have some big spite in the coming weeks. I hope that's still true. I hope we will, because big spite would be really a lot of fun. I've only had a couple ever. So that's the red barrel. So we should have some, hopefully, coming up. I'll give you plenty of warning. And here we are with those Aquamarines, $19.99, gorgeous. Okay, so there's also a big purple paraiba. And then here's the plan. 10 minutes away from the ultimate diamond band ×2. And then we also have a moonstone wheel, but at the top of the hour, which is the noon hour, noon West Coast time. We're in LA, so West Coast time, noon, it's in 40 minutes. That's when we're gonna see the Asher Tanzanite. All coming out to play, all fantastic, get ready. If you would like any of the rubies that we had, let me know. We've got the big diaspores, I got 2 to show you. We have the purple paraiba as well, these aqua earrings with the rose gold and the diamond, they're still here. If you'd like to get them, that's because they're huge aquas. Those are just, that's a bigger aqua than we usually use in an earring. And then this is the purple paraiba in a 711. Here's the 7-carat 11, sure enough, showed it to you earlier. Gave it a quick flashy flash. Look at that. And did you see how just when my arm, because I go over here and I walk around the set and I zoom in the camera or zoom it out. And so what happens is one of the lights is, you know, right there in the middle. So when I do that, unless I do all kinds of weird body contortions, which I want to pull a muscle, the light's blocked. And the reason I mention that is because I'm going to do it again on purpose. And do you see how the color got so much richer when there's under a lower light? So that's what I'm always telling you with the neons. The neons don't need all the light. Yes? Allison, do you have a question? This ring? The diamond ring? It's my own. Yeah, okay. So here's the thing, guys. We're gonna talk about a 711 copper bearing 113-0256. 0256. It's our 7-carat 11 copper bearing purple. It's 17 points in baguettes, 44 points in the round brilliance. And I'm very excited to have this at a price tag you will not believe. We should probably just combine the carat weights, but it's fine. We just look, yeah, the baguettes are on the sides, kind of flaring out on the east and west, the round brilliance the rest of the way. And now we get to take the 14-carat white gold, make it very, 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 very affordable for what this is, which is a 711 paraiba. When I have 2-carat, well, what was that? 147 the other day. We had the 147 for $13,000. True story, it happened on one of these nights, Thursday night, one of those nights, Thursday I think it was. 147 paraiba for 13 grand. Probably means this should be close to 5 times more. 5 times 13,000, I don't want to go there. We don't have all those digits. Commas, you guys think like, oh, well, it's not really that price. You're right. There is no price on purple paraiba because nobody else has it. So if somebody tells you to go out and go look at retail prices, they're 300, 400, 500,000. To be honest, there is no price because you can't compare what people don't have. You can't make, this is what's challenging about rare stones. Somebody asked me the other day, well, what would that stone go for in a retail store? And you know what I had to say? I had to say, to be honest with you, there is no comparison. A lot of what we sell here, I know we're a shopping network, but most of what we sell is not available in a retail store. These are exotics. They are not found in jewelry establishments. And you're all going, well, there's fancy stores. What about the fancy stores? You know Tiff, and you know Van, and you know Carr, and you know all those, right? Harry, you know all those. The real, like the big names, the ones you just think about immediately. If someone said to you, think of a fine jewelry brand. Okay, some people might say Zales or Kay, you know, there's a lot of great companies. But if we're thinking really high end, so you might think, well, let's go there. There's no purple paraiba there. There's no purple paraiba. This is what we bring. So really, really rare, very unusual. How about we send it out right now for better than $10,000? So you can spend less than you would on a carat and a half in the blue green and get a purple, and here's what it looks like on the hand, and it's not going to be 10 or 9 or 8 or, okay, if we do $7,000, that's under $1,000 a carat on the stone by itself, plus diamonds, plus gold, what gives? That's not even $69.99. So it's a value story. There's a value moment happening right now. No question about it, and look how clean and bright that is. That is fantastic, is it not? The best of the best of the best of the best. And it's also not even $69.99. So already, did we just do better, getting better? Best price, getting even lower for you. Let's not even, you know, 6,500's good. Let's go better. It's you know what, skip it. Let's go just $59.99. 711 stone, all that diamond weight, creating a halo, but something still upgraded from the typical halo, which would be just round brilliance or just smaller stones. Here's that upgrade. So $59.99, take a look at that one. 7 carat 11 stone, and it's only gonna be for one caller, of course. So that's it. Plus we have blue sapphire earring drops, yes. Oh, which one? Gotcha, 327. I don't even have that. I thought, okay, gotcha. Just making sure. Allison, that's not the one she got. Okay, gotcha. She got, okay, got it. Perfect. All right, so we have one of our rubies gone. There's only one ruby left then. So yeah, just one ruby left. So let me remind you, it's the big, let me show everybody what's left in the rubies, just FYI. One ruby at $12.99 left would be this one. That is the 81 pointer with the 82 points in diamonds in all the, well, there's rounds first, but then there's a lot of tapered baguettes to it. So that was $12.99. If you'd like to get that, I don't know who's doing jewelry at $12.99 that looks like that, but we're very proud. So that's going to be our last ruby of the trio. Still have our butterflies, our trillion emerald, the drop sapphires, and then also for $12.99, there was a cornflower blue sapphire earlier today. This was very early in the show. Just a reminder, $12.99 on that blue sapphire. Okay, so then we're going to go to, it's almost time, 5 minutes. 5 minutes away from this band, 2 rows in gold. Oh my goodness. It may look so different here. What's going on? Why does it have a crown? When you see this on, it literally looks like you took a separate yellow gold wedding band or band. Who cares? Wedding not included, wedding not needed. It doesn't matter. It's a band next to another band. That other band is holding 2 carats of stunning round brilliant diamonds. So that's coming up in about 5 minutes. Not even. You're going to see a great value there. Let me just show you our diaspore here. It's a 506-113-0129 coming up now. Here's the color changing diaspore that is our, believe it or not, you could do a lot of shows where it'd be your largest in the show. It's actually our 2nd largest today, and it's going to be our 506 Radiant. And radiant it sure is. Look at that, and the color change is fantastic. 51 points in diamonds going around it. That would be diamonds side to side as well as around that stone. It is a breathtaking beauty. Not to mention it's doing little nature magic here with that color changeability it has. And the only other one I have is the 2182 today. That's going to be a little bit more significant in price. We can blow this out for you right now and make it simple and easy and affordable, and voila, it will be just that, because get ready. This is going down in price, and we've only got a couple minutes now till that band, which is the first mega deal of our brand new today. So that's going to be coming up for you. But right now, I was just looking at this ring, by the way, and I would feel very remiss if I didn't show this to you. Look at this ring. Look at this ring that we have coming up tomorrow. Just FYI, I just don't want to forget to show it to you. I would give anything to show it today, but it's not actually in the system yet. But that's a star ruby and sapphires, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. But that is such a pretty ring, and I feel like, yeah, that feels like red carpet ready, movie ready, glamour ready. I mean, it's so stunning. So that is here, and it's got matching earrings and a matching pendant. Yeah. So tomorrow, like I said, we got fancy things tomorrow. And that's really exciting, but they're not always going to be a lot of money, so that's always fun too. So here we go, 506 on the color changing diaspore. Let's do better than even $49.99. It should be priced. I like it. It's under 1,000 a carat on a really rare. What's been going for $5,800 a carat, by the way, in the wholesale world is not going to be $49.99. That's already less than 1 carat would go for out there in wholesale. And we got a 506 with diamonds and gold. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Not going to last, I can tell you that. Here's what it looks like. Look how bright and stunning and vibrant, and it's winking, it's twinkling, it's doing all the things. And yet that diaspore is so beautiful. Who else likes a radiant? I know I love a radiant. I'm really, really excited. I love emerald cuts. I've recently upgraded to a radiant, so just because it gives you even more sparkle. So, you know, if you like a radiant, here you go. Except this one's gonna change color as well. And you can see the reds already coming through. Let's do something really, really important here, and let's blow it out, and let's make it only $1,999. I think 30 seconds is all we need on that one. $19.99 for a 5 carat plus. In that color changing, and look at how clean it is. You know these stones if you've seen them elsewhere. I know our stones are always looking good, but if you've seen some of these stones highlighted elsewhere, you will understand they are very included by nature. It's really difficult, challenging to find anything, even in a smaller size, that would be clean like this is. So very, very impressive to see that kind of clarity. We've got a great value on a Mahen spinel necklace. We have really upgraded our Mahenges. We've got a necklace for you with a Mahen round brilliant. Joanne, when you get a chance, Joanne, are you busy right now? Could I ask for your help there? Thank you. So we're exactly halfway through the show here in about 1 minute. So we're really excited about the band. It's so good. It's so good. And what we're gonna do is just blow your mind. You gotta promise me one thing. You're not gonna, this ring's gone. You're not gonna judge based on the price tag. Let's judge based on the look and the diamonds and the quality and the, oh my. The diaspora's gone, congratulations. Here's what I'm gonna do. We'll get it to a little early start here on our fabulous band. This is the show, guys. We have this in the Ashercut Tanzanite. This is what it's a miracle I waited 90 minutes to show this to you. I mean, really, it is. I'm so excited about this band because one thing I can assure you is everybody out there can wear this. We all have a need. And this is an upgrade from where most of us hang out as far as our diamond bands. Whether it's going to be, pick a finger, it doesn't need to be the left hand rings finger. It can be anywhere, but it's a twofer. This is the first time for us doing this style when we've had plenty of 5-stone styles before. But this is the first time. It's 113-0168, and it's two-tone as it is. So this will always be two-tone. Great news here, and I'll tell you why. We, as a group, and let me just put it the other way for a minute, because I think I'm trying to figure out what's the best angle to see the diamonds, and it might be that way. I can't decide, but I love this. It's all one ring, just for the record. It's all soldered in the back, and it's going to be white gold. Let me try it on. It's going to be white gold when you see where those diamonds are set, which only makes sense because, well, we're showing off the white bright diamonds, so why not have that look? I wish, do we have another one of these, Joanne, available by any chance? Like, I doubt we do. Like, if we do, can we bring out another? Because the way this would look together, stacked or ring guards, would be amazing. So this is very, very special. It is item number 1130168. It's a 2-carat minimum total weight band. There are 5 stones set side to side. It goes beautifully with other rings if you want to stack them together. Other rings could be like your other band, your other styles, your other maybe a solitaire, put it next to it. This is kind of meant to be like your wedding band built in. Your diamond band with your wedding band, or doesn't need to be, that's just what we call it in the industry. Please don't be offended if you're going, I don't need a wedding to wear a style. You don't, of course not. Point is, it's called that in our industry. When you see a fairly simple band like this, it's called a wedding band. It's just kind of like no different than a diamonds by the yard. Are they literally diamonds by the yard? Well, that's just what we call it. It's kind of a jewelry term, no different than eternity ring or tennis necklace. You don't have to play tennis, but it's called a tennis necklace. Collars. These are gemstone collars. So here's what we're going to do. Welcome in again, halfway through our show, Saturday morning. Glad you're with us. My name is Lauren. This is a very exciting moment here because these are the classics that we love to bring, and yet we don't see them all the time. And we're always looking forward to new diamond deals. They are really where our best values lie, are our diamond-centric deals, like diamond studs, diamond bands. This is a more sizable version, being 2 carats. It means every single stone is at least 40 points in a round brilliant VS stone. So that's extremely important. But then you're getting more to it than just that. You have this really, really important extra band. That's a whole different thing on its own, where I've been telling you, and you can believe me or not believe me, but call a jewelry store. Call a jewelry store you know that, see if they offer 14 karat gold anymore. See if they offer a solid gold band. If they do, ask what that 2mm band is, because that's what we've stacked next to it. So we're giving you 2 rings in one. One is done up with this 2 carats of amazing diamonds. The other is going to be a solid mirror finished yellow gold band, and it is immediately an eye catcher. You put on 1 ring. Stacking can be difficult, especially if, let's face it, depending on the temperature outside, depending on the day, what we ate the night before, your rings might not fit the same way every single day. I know I try on jewelry for a living. Some days they don't fit the way they did the day before. It happens. We're women, right? So this is where you have a really, really important all-in-one. You get the size you wear. There's no need to worry about, are they going to stack properly? Are they going to stay together where they should? Are they going to stay aligned? Is one going to be a little off? Are they going to travel? Are they going to move? Are they going to spin the wrong way? This will never happen. It's still 1 ring, but it really started as 2. And then you solder them together. And of course, we're no strangers to big diamond bands here. We've done our fair share, but never anything like this with this extra band built in. So we've got the 5-stone style. I'm going to show it to you on here because that's what's exciting. It stays as is with 2-tone gold. So you are going to get your white gold for your diamonds, which are shared prong set. They still have 4 prongs, but look at how they're more centered. You see that? They're not in the wee bitty corners, way off in the edges. They're instead set in between the diamonds, side by side, side by side. It doesn't messy it up with prongs. You know what else that allows? Allows for the diamonds to sit closer together. Here's what I'm talking about. That's the finishing. You've got a separate band that's then brought together, fused in the back. And I say fused, this is all soldered together. It's all made separate cast. And you've got that beautiful look where it looks like you stacked 2 different rings together. Now, if you call a jewelry store and ask about a 2mm band in solid 14 karat gold, they're going to quote you anywhere between, depending on the store and where you live, it can be anywhere between about $4,000 to about $9,000 right now for a 2mm band. Here's the deal. Thank you. I've got another one to show you. So if you were so inclined, just to show you how beautifully they stack, also notice the band itself in the yellow is actually recessed a bit, just because, well, that's what creates that stacked look. So if I have, look at this. This is going to get wild here. You know I love to stack. Let me just show you 2 together. That's what 2 look like. And before you freak out and go, it's got to be a $75,000 ring. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with the $150,000 look. Watch this. Let me reverse them and show you. Hold on, got to go the other way. Show you this way. How would they look together like this? If you want to go back to back with the diamonds, or you could actually do something different. You can actually, these are a little different sizes here, but look at that. Wow. Suddenly I'm wearing 4 carats in diamonds. Or maybe they go around something else. Now, my ring does not have a real tapered type of style to it as far as the basket work, but TVON didn't make it, so that's why. But let me see. You know what? And I'll do that in a minute. I want to show you what a diamond ring would look like between it. You don't have to get 2, but the possibility is there. The wearability is there. The stackability. Look at that. That's gorgeous and ready to go here. So here's what we've got for you. A big, big value, a big, big moment, and nobody's on the phone lines because $75,000 is probably what you're figuring. Could be. Or maybe you're worried about $7,500. Because if we bring a great value, $7,500 is it. These are 40-point individual VS, round brilliant, natural diamonds. Natural, in solid gold. I'm telling you, if you can get one of these to go next to a solitaire, an engagement ring, something like that, oh, would that even be pretty? The idea is to wear it just as is because I don't know about you, but I don't, always wear my higher end stuff every single day. It kind of just depends on where you're at. So this is important. You can build, you can stack, you can layer. I mean, just imagine this for a second. And again, these are all different sizes, but imagine if those 2 were stacked together. Look at how beautiful it would be stacked with a diamond, stacked with a solitaire, stacked one on either side. I mean, just the options are endless, but I love the fact that it immediately looks like 2 in 1. You've got that great idea. It's not $7,500. We're gonna go really, really low on this. It is a major special for our show. It is exciting to bring it to you. It's not gonna be $7,500. It is a heck of a value. We've got, again, 2 basically $2,800 bands. One a little more than the other because the diamond one is obviously wider. And then we make these diamonds really extremely affordable. And by the way, are we seeing how white and bright these are? Are we seeing the incredible quality of these diamonds? That's what they look like. Look at those 2 together. Oh my gosh, let me get the fingerprints off that one. This is your key here, guys. This is it. This is the moment. It's not $7,500. We're gonna blow it out right now. And 2 bands in 1. I know we've never done this, so it's gonna be a little unorthodox, a little different than the norm, but it is where we live for value. And I know we bring exotic color every single day. Color is also fun because it's exotic, it's different, it's what we don't see everywhere else. This is so specialty because of the fact that it's the one you wear. Nobody leads in diamonds the way we do. We have the very best values in, at least in natural diamonds, right? Natural diamonds are really our wheelhouse. So I know when everybody's going the other way, we are bringing you these natural VS stones that are so huge in size. They're all light half carats, which is why I keep emphasizing the minimum carat weight. It's 40 points minimum. You may very well get a larger stone, and that's great. But again, 2 carats minimum, 40 points each minimum because they're light half carats. That's why we got the value we did. And they're not going to be $7,500 per 2 bands, basically, but all in one. No need. That's 1 ring, by the way. That's what it looks like from all the way across the room where you are at home, and look at how beautiful that is from a distance away. It's quite substantial. And stacked and layered, amazing. I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that too, but not $75, not $65, not even $55 or $5,000. This is where the value's at. And if you need that upgrade, maybe you've been wearing diamonds for a while because maybe that wedding set was something you purchased decades ago. I talked to someone last night. She's celebrating 43 years married to her husband. 43 years. What were you buying 43 years ago? Maybe you're ready to upgrade. Maybe you're ready to get something a little bit higher end. Maybe VS diamonds weren't in the budget then. Heck, I don't think they'd be in a lot of our budgets today if you were shopping anywhere outside of TVON. Here's what we're doing instead of $49.99. Take a look, going even lower than $49, then $39. It's one of those values where, again, we've got a very limited quantity going around because this is where the big diamonds don't have a big stockpile of huge diamonds sitting around that are all going to be stunning VS. And listen, if they are examined under a microscope and if they're not VS, they don't get into one of these rings. They are not built inside this ring. They are not going to be put together. And 39, they're not. It's not even going to be 3,500. We have not done single solitary 5-stone bands, meaning 1 band with the 5-stone style, very often for this kind of price, and you're getting an extra band set with it. That's the beauty of it. 2-tone, of course, brings it together, makes it look fabulous with all your other jewelry, but it's not going to be 35 or 34 or 33. And I know that I was not downtown this morning because, well, it's very, very early when I get here. So I was not in the downtown wholesale district today, but I was yesterday. And diamonds that are light half carats like this, that are VS, go for over $900 a stone right now. Obviously, that's going to be challenging to do for $33.99 if the diamonds alone are going to run you $4,500. And by the way, that's if you pay cash. That's if you just like pay cash straightforward, like full just cash transaction. That's $4,500, and then you end up with what? 5 diamonds in one of these. A little tiny plastic bag. 5 diamonds, $4,500 right now. By my best diamond source in wholesale, which is second biggest wholesale district in the country. 5 diamonds for $4,500 would be in one of these little plastic baggies. Then what? Then you got to get a couple bands of 14 karat gold and set them in that. That's not exactly cheap in a $5,500 an ounce gold environment. We're doing better than $3,000. Better than $3,000. And you know what? $29.99 has got to be the single best value we've brought you in diamond bands altogether. And this is the double band. Here's what I'm going to do. I've got a few. You ready? I need to get a few more callers. We're going to sell these out. We're just going to sell them out today. Get them gone, get it done, get the great value to you. If you want one, you need to start dialing, because I'm going to go lower than our big, big special of the day and the $29.99 price tag we all should be paying. I'm going to get you better value than that. Better value than $29. Better value. Come on in. If you're waiting, please don't wait. This is going to be that sellout instantaneously. And probably, to be honest, we could give it 60 seconds, probably get it out the door right now at $29.99. Not doing that. We've got one very important way to go. It's just as simple as we can make it. But the value is getting better. And whether you want one or two, whether you want 3 or 4, whether you're a reseller who has a store that you want to stockpile for Christmas of 2026, you might need to do that now. Thank you. We have 3 gone already to 1 caller. Somebody just took 2 as well. That's because you're getting 4 carats in diamonds right now. And not, by the way, that would normally be, if you're getting 2 carats of diamonds, there'd be 200 stones. Typically, typical accent sizes are 1 point. These are 40 plusers. We're not doing, come on in. I'll tell you right now, if you don't call, you're not going to get one, and it's worrying me. I don't want you to miss out on this band. We've never done it before. A decade here of broadcasting, this band has never been here. It's not been here. And this is that important time to get your piece, because what else can we do? What else can we do where we're putting 2 bands together? You think that if gold's going up to $6,000 and $7,000 an ounce, you think this is going to be doable at a price like this? Not even if it were just gold. Nobody's paying for their diamonds here. Compared to anybody who's selling solid gold out there, nobody is going to be able to do this for you, even if there were no diamonds. We're doing better than 29, better than 28. This value is, we have 2 more. So again, callers are dialing in. We're getting really, really busy. I just know how limited we are. If I tell you, you're probably not going to bother calling, which is why I always hold off on these really limited quantities. I don't want you to get the impression like, oh, I can't even bother calling in. I'm never going to get one. If you call really quickly, you're going to get one. But you got to do it now, because we already have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm losing track. We have at least 7 or 8 rings gone all of a sudden, and you know what? It's not even $28.99. And there's going to be more of you dialing in once this price keeps falling. And let me tell you, it's going to keep falling. I was supposed to literally do $39.99 today. When I got it to $29.99, that's when the phone line started. Now I'm going far lower than I ever should, and I just want to make some magic happen on this Saturday. This is why you're here. We're here live. This is not going to be available later on today. This is here now. It's why you tune in live. It's why you're here. It's why you're watching now as opposed to later. You could watch a tape. We all have TVs that record stuff, but you can watch it here now, because you know that if you're not getting the deal. So we're going to make it better than $28.99. How many would you like? You've got another one? So we've got one over here. Stack if you can. Get one, put it next to something else. This is kind of like those wonder rings where you'll be amazed how you can put it with a lot of other pieces and stack away, do what you want, but it's also going to be better than $28.88. Come on in. We want you to be able to have the most incredible band. And we've never done, I don't know where we're paying for the extra gold here, because we've never done a 2 carat for this price. Thank you so much. We're getting another one gone. You know what? Not even $28.88. Don't take those orders quite yet. We're going to go even lower. Your enthusiasm and your love for this ring have motivated me to make it even better. And that way, if you do want to get 2, you have even more accessibility to do that. It's within the budget. I'll do guys, I'm sharpening the pencil. I'm doing the very best I can. We don't do a lot of diamond band. We're not going to be doing a lot of them going forward. This is your chance right now. We have very busy lines. If you're waiting on hold, don't get discouraged. We see you on hold. Stay there. Don't hang up. If you're hanging up, you will never get one. I can never just telepathically get you an order placed. I just need to hear from you on the phone lines, and we'll make it better than $28.88. But again, not going to last the day, not going to last the hour. We still have an hour and 15 minutes to go in the show. This is not going to be here come noon. We have that Tanzanite coming up, by the way, at noon. Yay, the Asher cut that I cannot stop staring at. I'm going to blow this out right now. It's not even $28.88. I know, we're too low. Somebody just said that. Somebody said, I looked at a band yesterday. I just got an email. A gal, could you tell I was reading an email while I'm talking? I just had an email. A gal said she was at a jewelry store, a local jewelry store in her town. I don't know where she lives. She did not mention. And I can't look her up. I literally just got this email. She said, I was looking at a 5-stone band yesterday that was 2 carats. I thought it was a good deal. It was $49.99. She says, come to find out they weren't even real stones. They were lab grown. That was $5,000. Why? Because it was set in gold. So even the lab-grown stones, $5,000 because they were in gold. We got gold times 2. Double band in gold, not going to be even 28. Take a look. You need to be dialing in. I have got a lot of busy lines here. A lot of busy lines. If you think it's going to stick around, oh, no, 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 no. It's your time to get in right away. This is not going to last. Can guarantee you that. It's not going to be even, yes, how many? You got it. Here it is on the hand again. I got one, but you know what? We can do stacks. We can do the band on the one side. Typically, I don't know, do how you want. You can do the band over here. You can do the band on that side. I'll show it to you both ways. You can stack them together. That is a big ring. A lot of you are going, what's she wearing on her? It's this ring. You saw it when I was talking to you here, like across the room, you saw that ring. That's a big, bold style. Big 40 pointers minimum each. I cannot express to you, and that's a minimum. So if you get 52 points, don't be mad. If you get 49 points, don't be mad. If you get 47 points apiece, don't be mad. It's a minimum. And here's what I'm going to do. Not $28.88, not even $2,799. What on earth are we doing to diamonds? Nobody else in the world. This is one ring, by the way. I got to keep saying it because every time I love to stack, and you know that. You and I have been shopping together probably for 2.5 decades by this time. You know I love to stack. This is not me stacking 2 rings. That's one ring all together. Look at this. That's one ring. All done. I'm going to show you the other way. If you like the band closer to the knuckle there, you can go the band that way. It's whatever you want to do. Now you still can take 2 of them and stack them together. You can do that if you want to. And that's another way I hadn't stacked them yet, which goes, you know, yellow, gold, white, gold, yellow, gold, white, gold. Do what you want. We are almost sold out. I'm not even in my lowest price yet, guys, and they're almost sold out. If that is not your cue to dial in, and remember one more thing. The last time I had a big diamond band special, they were final sale. You couldn't exchange it, you couldn't return it, you couldn't do anything. This is not final sale. So for the non-believers out there, for those of you that say, meh, too good to be true, better not, I'm not gonna trust it. Well, first of all, we're the leader in diamonds worldwide. There is nobody that does what we do in diamonds. That's the first thing. Second of all, you have a money-back guarantee. So I'm gonna ship it to your house in your size. We're gonna get you the size you want. We're going to get it to you. It's only 2-tone gold, so there's no choice to make on the gold color because you're getting 2. You're getting yellow, you're getting white gold. That's the ring. That's the ring. That's just one of the rings. That's why it looks so bold. A, the diamonds are huge. Then you get the 2 bands. Come on in. I'm going to go even lower. We're very busy on the phone lines. I was checking. We still have a little bit of backup on the phone lines. Don't go anywhere. We'll get you one. This is your everyday. If you don't wear, I don't wear this ring all the time. I like a band like this. I really do. And I love the fact they go side to side. So no matter what your ring size, if you wear a size 5 like me, or if you wear a size 10 or anything in between, they go side to side. Those diamonds are big. So if they're smaller diamonds, they're not going to do that. Our 1 carat bands or 1.5 carat bands, they don't go side to side. They leave you with gold on the sides. This looks so much more high end when you go with the side to side all across the way. The way it's stacked together, perfection. Get your true size. It is quarter, half, 3/4, or full sizes, whatever you need. But it's also not 27.99. I'm going even lower, and I don't need to because clearly they're going to sell out. Clearly they're going to be gone. We're doing better than even 27.77. As much as I like those lucky 7s all lined up like that, we're going to do even better for you right now. If you can get one, get one. That's all I can say. If you can get one, get one. You're going to be very glad you did. You got one chance to get it. Is right now. It's right now, so I'm so glad you're here for it. It's not even $27.77. This is the band to get. Well, 2 bands. It's 2 bands in one. Again, we've never done anything like it before, and it's your chance to pick it up right now. And we'll do better than $27.77, and we are almost sold out. So let's give it. We're going to get 60 seconds ready because still, and that's always a good sign when you're loving it back at $29.99, and we've saved you a bundle since then, and hopefully that means if you want to stack them together or try to, listen, you could always get 2, and then if you find like I don't need the 2, you can always send one back. If you need to, that's no problem. Like I said, I got that money back guarantee for you. So you've got that option. But here's what we're going to do instead of $27.77. Come on in. This is not a time to wait. And you know what? I'll make it even better. $2,699 gets you the band you're seeing, which is 2 in 1. And that is a easily $8,000. You're spending about $8,000. If you have not been in a jewelry store in a while and you're only hearing about gold prices, it really helps to go into a jewelry store and look at what a band goes for. It gives you all the perspective you need to understand why things are very pricey in the gold world today. And we have got operators. Will you let me know how many you're getting, please? I got to know. We don't have many to go around. This is obviously going to be very popular. It's going to be a sellout. We need to let you know. And we have 2 together that match and stack beautifully. So that's the way to do it. 26. Guys, this was supposed to be way more money. And therefore, Jason's getting 2. That's the idea. Most people are. most people are getting 2, and there's multiple ways you can stack it. You can either put both of those yellow gold bands side by side together. You can go both of the white diamond bands side to side together, or I just did the alternate to that, which was where I had the yellow, white. So you could do that as well. But $26.99, way too low for what that's supposed to be there. And Allison, how many for you? Another one going out, another one. This is it, last chance, last call, $26.99. That is the deal in diamonds of the day, right there. It is no doubt that big, big value we've been loving. We're so excited to have it for you. Make sure you get on the phone lines. I got 60 seconds to go until it is gonna be, I'm thinking, real close here to sell out. So that's an important time. Get it now, because otherwise, what do they say? Get it now, forever hold your peace. It's that really, I say speak now, but that's where, again, it's now get it time. You got to get it before it's gone. It will be sold out here in a matter of moments. We have 45 seconds remaining, and that should be it. Thank you so much. 40 pointers, each and every one of them in the two-tone gold. Asher cut Tanzanite is going to be on the way. Looking forward to that as well. It's just such an important day to be shopping these types of values in what is, again, solid gold ×2. You got the 2 bands there together. One yellow, one white, giving you, I know so many of us love, the dilemma is always this. We know our white diamonds obviously look great in the white gold because we're showing off here the quality, but then a lot of us really like yellow gold, especially now. So it's always kind of that dilemma of how do I choose, where do I go? I think we've solved that problem here by giving you both together, and you can see it literally is 2 rings, and then to make it comfortable, to make it easy to stack, you may want to stack it with something you already have. You don't need to stack 2 of these necessarily, and you can see the break in the yellow gold. The whole rest of the ring is going to be white gold. So the inside, the back of the band, that's always going to be that way. The yellow gold is meant to look like a separate band unto itself that you added at $2,699. So a final hour left to go. We've got a couple things to still show you, like moonstones in a blowout, a big, big, big time Tanzanite coming up at our top of the hour, which is a few minutes away. And then we have also some diamond hoops that are here, and also a really important style in a Mahen spinel necklace. Talk about a lot of gold. But a Mahen spinel is one of the most important stones in the world. And then we've decided today to put it in a necklace form. So you've got this necklace idea, which is so beautiful and rare to get. So we will have that as well. It's just a great day to be shopping. Thank you for being with us. It's exciting to have you here. And yet, what we're going to do coming up is a big, big necklace deal before we go to our top of the hour and our Tanzanite, okay? So we've got a special necklace on the way, and then we're going to show you a few other things. And before you know it, it's going to be our big red carpet Sunday together, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow for that. That's going to be a lot of fun, too. And yeah, if you're curious about any of the pieces I'm wearing today, they will be also on the air tomorrow. So that's going to be exciting. We'll have our great, all of our typical fine jewelry that you love, but we're going to bring you a couple, I've just been excited to kind of be celebrating Red Carpet Week here, so we've been doing some special things all week long, and wanted to give you a few things you've never, ever been able to shop the likes of before on TV. So that's what's going to be coming up. Look at this, though. We're whoa. This is going to be pretty major. And I'm curious who's out there, because it's a Saturday and we're getting close to springtime, and hopefully the weather's cooperating with you in your area. This is where I know Saturdays are getting real busy, and so just try and make sure this is getting a proper viewpoint for you. The item number on this spinel, and that's one of the most important stones I can bring. I pretty much refrain from bringing it at this point unless we can do something really special, because it is such a pricey stone. And it's one of those stones that's really, really important in big sizes. But big sizes don't necessarily mean 2 carats. For reference, when I have a 2 carat here, it's close to $15,000. Can show it, happy to show it, but it's a little more money. So this is item number 11300192. And it's going to be our bright, hot pink. That's what the Mahen gives you, because there are a lot of spinels out there, mostly from Burma. This one's from Tanzania. So it gives you a little more neon. And there's a couple extras to this necklace you can't always see from the close-up, which is why I'm going to show you different perspectives. But it also has the Mahen in the round, the beautiful halo in diamonds, a couple of extra diamonds bezel set, and it's a 53-point round Mahen. So 53 points. That's a big stone for the Mahen variety. We usually don't see Mahengais that size. So that's the first thing. Secondly, you're going to get a couple extra diamonds, but also let's just note there's 18 inches of gold here. So the diamond weight is 33 points. Again, that's the halo round and then the side diamonds, which you'll see. You can't see them up close. I like to give you a couple different perspectives because I want you to see the quality of the stone, which is the essence of neon. And gives you this beautiful, you know what you want out of Mahen is you want it to look almost red. That's when you know it's neon. When it's giving a hot pink that's so stunning, it almost in certain lights, you have to look carefully to wonder, is it pink or is it red? That's what neon stones do. Take a look at this. We've got one beautiful opportunity. And I'm looking at the clock and we got 5 minutes, no, not even 3 minutes now till our top of the hour. Tanzanite coming up. So let's do this. We'll give you a great value on it. We'll just send it on out of here. I'm really curious who's with me. $49.99, not going to do it today. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Got to adjust prices sometimes, and we're going to do that right now. There's that band again if you'd like to get that double band that's stacked. Here's what we're going to do on the Mahen. We have one left, by the way, on the band. Okay, well, I guess that's not going to last till the top of the hour. I kind of knew that. Here's the Mahen spinel with the diamonds over there about 1 inch to either side. Here's your adjustability. It's going to have that lobster claw closure, 16, 17, and 18 inches, so you can wear it wherever you want. Here's what it looks like on the neckline, and yes, pretend the necklace isn't there. It's going to take me a minute to take it off, so I'll just show you the Mahen with it, and there you can see the Mahen stacked and layered with it right there, okay? So that's going to be a very, very, very special stone. Now, here's what we'll do. Here's what we're going to offer for you right now. We're going to get you a good value. Let's get you a great value. $49.99 is not going to do it. I'll put it back on this display here so you can see what it looks like. I just love seeing these stones up close because they are so different than what we see otherwise out of our pink variety gems. This is a whole different perspective on the world of spinel and cannot get enough of it. We're going to make sure, it's one of the most expensive stones in the world. I'm going to try to change that right now. Let's blow it out. We got moments. 2 minutes till the top of the hour. Let's do it. And there it is, zoom back a little bit so you can see the chain. All that perspective. I'm like going to do a little let's see who's paying attention deal right now. Because obviously nothing gets more pricey right now than a necklace. Now, every necklace is different. A necklace like this is going to be a little more. But this is still 18 inches of solid gold that you have. That's a lot of gold happening in a necklace like this. And it's adjustable, so you could give it as a gift. It's an August birthstone, by the way. Not a lot of people know that because we think of August and peridot, but spinel is a birthstone for our August babies as well. So you have an option to get that for an August birthstone, whatever you want to do. We're going to do better than 49, better than 39, better than 29. I got 1 minute till our Tanzanite debuts, and get ready because this Tanzanite, wow, that Tanzanite is stunning. We're going to do better than even $29 or $19.99. It's Mahen spinel. This is one of the most important stones. It was discovered in 2007. It's not all that long ago. We were all around for that. Most gemstones really predate us, right? This has only been a new discovery where this lasted about just a matter of months before it was done and mined out. Then it was done, mined out, and what are we doing? We're all just wishing we had some. We're all just wishing there was more of it, wishing it was available, wishing it was affordable. I got you right now. We're going to make it affordable at this very moment. It is not $19.99. It's not $1,500. Mama wants to sell something here. I think we can. I think we can, but it's going to take some really low pricing. So let's do this instead of 15 or 14 or 13 because I'm curious. If we can get you on the phone lines fast, you're going to be rewarded. It's going to be yours. And then I'll bring out the Tanzanite and goodness knows what's going to happen there. I don't know, but I got a major Asher cut stone for you. Who knows? Let's take this down even lower than $13.99. I can't do the Mahen loose for that. And I wish at some points, I wish we did loose stones still. I still wish we sold loose stones because the fact is nobody wants us to really do that anymore because then you're on your own for making it into jewelry, and that's not exactly inexpensive to do right now. I know I make jewelry for a living. It's not cheap. It's not easy. It's not coming up with innovative ways to make something affordable in jewelry today. Gold's kind of, putting a little wrench in the deal. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to bring you a value better than 13, better than 12. I really want to know who's out there right now. Let's give away some Mahen spinel. Best, best, best ever. And that round is stunning. How about the premium round? The fact that it's really tough to get a half carat, it's even tougher to get a round stone. And then we're putting it in solid gold and with VS diamonds. And you get to change it if you want. Now, you understand it's not going to go out Monday. If you say, Lolo, put it in yellow for me, it's not going to go out right away. It can't go out. It's going to take me a day or two to put that whole thing in the yellow. But we can do it. We just go on historic. Historically, we see the Mahen mostly in the white gold. You tend to love it that way, so we kind of go with it for that route. That way we can get it right out to you if you want the white. If you don't, no problem. Give us a couple days. We'll make it in the yellow gold for you. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's probably sitting there waiting. The mounting's probably ready to go. We just need to transfer the stone out. So here's what I'll do instead of $12.99. Let's change it up a bit. We got an hour left to go. We got beautiful blue wing coming up. I'm going to make this better than even, no, don't even sell it yet. Not even $1,199. Got you the value of a lifetime here. Simple as I can make it. We're going to blow it out for just $1,099. Doesn't even cover the stone. $10.99. And it'll be gone. Okay, so we're a little bit past the top of the hour. I have a blue wing block D to show you. It's an Asher. And then we'll have our moonstone deal. We still have a moonstone deal to get to. Diamond band, one here. Get it if you can. Last chance, last call, last chance, last call. Mahen spinel round. So hot, pink, fiery, it's almost red. That's the neon element. That's what we want to see. That's what you're getting there. $10.99, any gold you want. And I think that's still here at the moment, but it looks like Jason and Allison are both battling it out here. They're both verifying. So, yikes, that's a really good deal. This is, I always say, people ask me, I was interviewed for an article recently, and they said, what is the, because it's, you know, GIA is always asking us hosts what it's like to sell jewelry on TV in a large medium, like in a scale where a lot of people can watch at once. Because a store might get 15 people a day walking in, you know, browsing. We get to hopefully we have more than 15 people a day watching. And that's kind of the things people always are curious, what people want right now. And I'm always in touch with the GIA, and they wanted to know what's the tough stone to sell? What's the tough stone? And it doesn't make any sense, but it's always the Mahen. And the Mahen are just such a variety where spinels don't have to be all that expensive typically. Back in the day, I used to sell literally scoops of spinels, and they were like $8 a piece. And it was like, that was the Burma spinels. And they were all this kind of basic lavender. It was kind of on par with like an amethyst. And when 2007 hit, because that was a whole different era, that's when this was discovered. And I was selling spinels at like the Burma varieties in big bucketfuls at really affordable prices, and it's a natural stone, and it's a really cool stone, I think, because it's like a huge, like I'll call it a doppelganger for sapphires, except even sapphires don't look like this. And the purples and the blues and the pink spinels, the more typical, they look like sapphires. So I think it's a heck of a deal. If you ever, you know, want a sapphire look, but you want to spend a little less, I say get a spinel. It's a great way to get a natural stone that's still durable. But then in 2007, everything changed, because in Tanzania, there was this big boulder, and they were literally, it was like, so many gemstones are found accidentally, which I love. And Tanzanite was that way. There was a lightning strike, and it was discovered based on, you know, it was like a farmer who went outside and saw some bright colors in the rocks where there wasn't bright color normally. And it was all just a matter of, had that lightning strike and that storm not happened, the discovery still wouldn't have been made. And with spinels, same thing. There was a boulder of rough material. It encompassed all of this material, and who knew, but also in Tanzania, it was that boulder that ended up encompassing all of the spinel. So that was the rough. So in a matter of months, it was completely mined out. All the rough material had been faceted. Here's what we have for you in the spinel that is a round. That's why it's such a big deal to get a round that's got that really impressive style to it and that color. And that's when the market of spinel changed, because this was a much higher end spinel. And that's the deal. It's got a whole different color than what we normally see out of spinels. And none of the Burma stones give this color, by the way. They're not neon. They don't do this. So that's what makes this such a thrill to bring to you. Okay, so let's move on here. I've got a couple of minutes here to go with you until we'll see you tomorrow for our big red carpet party. And then I'll move on from there and show you this one. We are about to embark on a journey here. Wow. Speaking of Tanzania, let's stay in that hub for gems. It's a hub for some of the most lavish gemstones in the world. At last count, 30 incredible gems come from that region, from that nation. This probably being the most well-known because it's the namesake. It's item number 1130451. And welcome into our little last bit of Saturday together. If you have any requests, get them in. We've been a little light on requests today, so that's okay. Hopefully it just means we're showing you things you like. Instead of going, gosh, why won't she show that? Just go ahead, call up and scream at me if we're not showing you what you want. That's called a request. It's just a nice way to say, you tell me what to do. Demand what you want to see. I'm here for you guys, not for myself. I'm here for you. If I ain't bringing you fine jewelry for affordable values, who will? So here we are, spending another Saturday together, and now we're looking at a 5-carat 06 museum reserve. Yes, please. At this point, I don't know how many of you are spoiled like I am, but I don't want anything that's not museum reserve. So here we are, looking at museum reserve yet again. It's our 5-carat 06. It's got a diamond weight of 106. So pretty important stone here. It's not exactly inexpensive, but that's sometimes how it works. I like nice things. Isn't it crazy? The nicer things are always more money, aren't they? Don't you hate that? I always say good taste is a blessing and a curse. It is. I got good taste, you know, you're saying, I got good taste, but wow, the budget. The budget. They always say champagne taste, beer budget. Well, I help you with that. Because if you're kind of feeling like that's where you lie, we are your place. Because it's nothing but the best quality. And might I just brag a minute, we got nothing but the best values. Period. Full stop, that's it, statement made. I said it, I believe it wholeheartedly, I wouldn't be standing here if I didn't. And we bring you value. Value, it's a value story. Welcome into our last little bit of Saturday. My name is Lauren Blair, I'm the host here at TVON. I'm glad to have you with us on this last 52 minutes of this day. Big red carpet show tomorrow. We're gonna do a little red carpet party tomorrow. It's your little pre-party. Just because there's a big award show, end of award season, all wraps up tomorrow. Whether you're watching that or not, we got some big, fabulous jewelry. Because to me, award show season means great jewelry, great fashion. I'm into it. So haven't seen a single movie, don't know anything about them. But I know this, I like looking at really nice jewelry and really nice fashion. So we're gonna bring some of that to you right here tomorrow. I know. Imagine that, not all just little itty bitty. We're talking some big pieces tomorrow, like what I'm wearing. So if you're wondering why the heck is she so dressed up on Saturday, listen, it's my job. I gotta wear the nice jewelry. So there it is. We'll have that amethyst kind of Y-style necklace. And then of course, that's by the way, sapphires and amethyst together. So it's pretty good looking. And then mine's all blue topaz. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it tomorrow if you're interested. We've also got some earrings and some rings and some really cool things that we've never had before. So that's all tomorrow. But right now we're talking about something we know, right? It's funny. People tell me all the time, like, you know, would you ever like change your hair color? And I go, no, I can't until I'm retired, because then I will when I retire. But you know what? I'm going to stick with my natural color, because you know why? People don't know you. They don't like change. And it's so funny when we try to bring some different things, you know, sometimes change can be hard as human beings. I think we're just wired that way. You know, we're not all adept at change. I know I'm a Taurus, we're not either. So it's just, again, it's fun though. I really do appreciate some variety. Maybe it's because I host the show every day. I love variety. I love when we see new. I really get excited, but I know a lot of us are comfortable kind of sticking in the lane. And I always say, we like what we like. So here, if you're a Tanzanite lover, come on in. Forgive me if you don't like the brand new, it's okay, but I love bringing some brand new. So I'm gonna jump at it every chance I get. Probably not gonna be selling vacuums anytime soon, but jewelry, I'm all for it. So here we go, guys, 506. So just a little heads up. Tomorrow we're gonna have a lot of our normal fine jewelry, and then we'll have some fun kind of red carpet pieces as well, because you know what? It ain't ever hurt nobody to see some really fine jewelry. And I like looking at it. And you know what? Half of y'all just watch the show to watch the show, right? How many times have I heard that? I just watch the show. I just like looking at pretty things, never bought anything, but I've been watching a long time and I like it. So we've got the Tanzanite here. And by the way, there's a closer look at the necklace, just in case you're wondering, what? Is that really gonna be for sale? Sure, if you want it to be tomorrow, just wanted to show it to you. So it's awfully pretty, isn't it? I love it. So anyway, that's tomorrow, and then we'll show you the amethyst with sapphires. But let's go back to our Tanzy, because we're very excited about this one. And I know it's my best, and I've got a price tag, and it's $12,999. Problem, I spot a problem. Y'all on this Saturday need a better value, so let's do it, and I'm not gonna leave it up to me. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go on my break, and I'm gonna let you price it. I'm gonna let you price it. We haven't done this all day since the very first hour, and that didn't go very well. Remember, we didn't even get an open. It was an auction, and then we had to actually revisit it because we got an open like 10 minutes after the fact. So, kind of fun. Here's what I'm gonna do. 506, you can't get better. And I know the ashers are very seldom seen. So even if we were to rewind back in the past, we're not seeing a lot of ashers. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Ooh la la. the reds beaming through, are so stunning. And the whole thing, there it is, lights up. See, I don't care what it is as long as it sparkles, I like it. That one is giving a glow. It's just bright. It's not going to be $13,000. You can see what's happening. Nothing. Nothing. I love spoiling you. This might mean that you've said, no, that girl, she can do better. I'm going to right now. This is Museum Reserve, though. You got to realize we're almost sold out of our Museum Reserve stones. There are only so many left. What can I do? After they're gone, we ain't bringing Tanzanite. I refuse. I will not bring you the low-quality Tanzanites because they're also more money, and that's going to be a tough sell. That's just going to make my job harder. That's only, yeah. Can you imagine if I had a light lilac Tanzanite and it was 2 carats and I was asking $39.99? Y'all would just like probably literally be sick. You'd be like, oh my gosh, what has happened to my girl, my TVON? We're going to do better right now. So far, we're going to auction it. We're going to auction it. I'm not doing $10,000 to start, $9,000 to start, $8,000, $7,000, $6,000. What about $5,000? It's a carat 06. This is that big double halo, which creates a frame. It's a beautiful frame for that stone. It makes it look bigger. When I saw this morning early, I thought it was 8 carats because it looks like, and how many have I sold? Over 12,000 blue wing block Ds. So I know my blue wing black Ds. I looked at it, I thought it was 8 or 9 carats. It's a 5. So it's giving a bigger look, but y'all still like a price tag based on carat weight. So I can't just say, hey, it looks like it's bigger, so let's get more money. No, but it's a nice bonus when you get it. I still like when we get a stone that looks bigger than what it weighs because bigger usually costs you more. Let's go even lower than $5,000 or $4,000 or even $3,500. Come on in. I'm doing something. I've blown right past the cost on this because that is not a $3,500 ring. And I saw the other day on TV, I saw a 175 total weight ring, meaning the center stone was like a carat and a half, and it wasn't this color. And it was $3,000. You got to understand, it was a smaller stone. It was a carat and a half. It had some was it J or I? So I color diamonds, about 15 points of diamonds, and it was selling like hotcakes. $3,000. What if I say this? And it's a shame, you know, not everybody has access to Blue Wing Block D. Obviously, you got to be a TVON viewer. But what if I did this? What if we said $3,000 for this ring? The 506 set up, it was reserved for a museum. That was back when we got the material, which was in 2018. In 2018, it was set aside, promised for a museum. Obviously, we sold out of all of the traditional blue wings, so there were still a lot of you that wanted it. So we've been bringing out the museum reserves ever since. Now we have a $3,000 value and no open. $10 on the increment, any gold you want to do here. So that's free and clear. You choose the gold. If you really want yellow gold, go ahead. Looks beautiful in yellow gold. Looks beautiful in rose gold. You can't go wrong with a Blue Wing Block D. We are at $3,000, not quite yet officially at $3,000, but that's what I'm going to offer. And you know that's the value of a lifetime. Because when there's a band of solid gold, that's about $2,800 just for the band. Then there's the carat 06 in diamonds. Well, they're $25,000 carat diamonds minimum. So you got over $25,000 of diamonds if you're shopping anywhere else. And then we have a Tanzanite that nobody else has this quality. But when you see the lower quality, it tends to go for about $3,500 a carat on TV. And maybe you've seen them, maybe you bought one, maybe you've heard about them. This is $3,000, not per carat, not for the mounting, for the entire finished ring you see there. $3,000. I've seen a lot of things in Tanzanite. Obviously, that's kind of the challenge is always, okay, we've seen them, we love them. What can we do now? Bring you the big value, $3,000. Let's get it started. And by the way, Ellie, we have a gorgeous necklace to show you as well. So I think you might have seen it perhaps the other day, brought it out a couple days ago, new discount, we'll bring it to you. So here we are, $3,000. No open yet. Whoa. Okay, so let's just because sometimes we move on and then a couple people call, I'm going to do better than $3,000 because this is what I've been looking forward to just as a host for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And the idea that that piece could potentially stay here with me today is something I'd rather get to one of you. And I just am a believer in, I know that on camera, they never look as good on camera as in person, I get that. But there's something so poignant about this stone because of the rich, rich saturations of red and the Asher cutting being so rare and the 5 carat plus size that is looking bigger. And we have no $3,000 open, so I'm gonna reduce it. Every little bit helps, at least that's my hope. I'm gonna go down to $2,900 to open this up. 29. I know I'm not allowed legally to pay you guys to take things, so I try to do the best I can with these values. And we're really pushing the envelope with our last couple of minutes here because we have 44 minutes in the show, 43 now. So not a lot of time, but $2,900 to get it started, and let's go there. Ellie will show you the necklace coming up. If we don't have it open, that's okay too. Let me make sure that we pop it up to your eye level here as well because I am still waiting. I still don't own a blue wing block D, so I'm kind of ready at this point to get one, because I also see how few are left in our inventory, and I am certainly not going to go buy a 1.5 carat for $4,000 somewhere else. That is probably not the best idea. I cannot do that. So here's what we've got for you, 29 to get it started. And look at the reds. Look at those reds coming through. Here's what it looks like. I just got to get the right angle here, and I just get a polish there. Look at that. That is something else. That's a good looking stone. 29, no open. Let's show Ellie's request. Let's do it. We've got the request for the diamond necklace. I just had this in a show the other night, and it's our big smile necklace because it's actually got bezel set diamond rounds, and they're all set together. And then what they do is they'll curve as you put it on, because then it kind of follows the line of your neckline, and you got the adjustability built in. It's 1129589, and that has 2 carats. Oh, this would be a nice match to the ring, wouldn't it? The ring that we had was also 2 carats in round brilliance, so 40 points each, or at least in this case on average. Looks like the bigger one is in the middle, and then they get slightly smaller on the sides. We'll do this. 16, 17, and 18 inches all built in. I have the white gold and the rose gold ready to ship. Yellow gold I can make for you, but it's sold out as far as ready to go out on Monday. But so white gold and rose gold, if you'd like it immediately, those would be the choices. It's really fabulous. We're doing a new price tag because it was $79.99, and then we realized we got a little extra with this one. We did the big bezel sets. It got a little expensive. So we just decided to send out what we've made up ready to go, get them under cost. I made it $2,499. $24.99 to get that necklace, and white gold and rose gold go out on Monday. So really simple and easy and straightforward. It also makes a great gift idea, but when it's on, you've got the way it's going to look is like this, where it's actually going to have a little bit of a curve. And obviously this is more of an exaggerated curve because it's on my hand, but look, that's really what it's going to look like when it's on the neckline, because when that chain spreads a little further apart like it does, it's going to be that subtle little curve, and that's the beauty of it. These are all flexible. So they're all actually hinged in between these bezels, so you can see how they're going to move independently. So it's not just a straight line of bezel set diamonds, and that's what I think is the coolest part about it. And it's really difficult to show you just here on camera, but just to give you an idea here, because I am not fastening it, but there it is. So you can see how that size, I know that's a lot to hang out next to, but look at how beautiful that is from a distance away. And of course, lots of different ways to wear it with the different links built in. So thank you for that request. Glad we had that back, and glad it's still here in stock, at least in the white gold and the rose gold. You know what? I'm going to return right back to this. I'm just refusing to leave it here. And when it's that good, that strong a neon, let's get it a home. We can do this. Happy Saturday. So glad you're with us. We got about 40 minutes remaining. Let's make it all requests. Heck, I could make it an all auction deal. I mean, we could do it. We're trying to get this one started, but 29 hasn't been received. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to skip the auction. Maybe it's just the auction thing. Maybe it's too much pressure. You have a money back guarantee though, so hopefully nothing should be too much pressure, because you do have the choice of getting it home, then decide. Get it at home, wear it, put it on, then decide if it works for you. I just need to make this a lot more affordable, because the thought of this staying here today pains me, literally pains me. So here's what we'll do instead of 29. This is no more an auction. I just want to send it out to the first caller. You got about 60 seconds. I won't honor the price beyond that. We want to make sure that obviously we don't We don't need to set any new precedents on museum reserves. This is a really, really important stone, great size. Obviously, the Asher cut is extra, extra important to get that Asher cut. We're gonna go better than $28.99. Gonna give you an extra bonus deal here. I did a little impromptu sale yesterday. I loved it. It was so much fun. I've had more fun on last night's Friday show than I think I've ever had on a Friday show, and I've been doing it for a very long time. Really excited about offering you an extra discount here just to take it today. Try it, get it at home, then decide. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, delivered to your home in your size, delivered to your home for free. We pay for everything. The gold color change we pay for. So there's no hidden cost. My pet peeve about shopping, and I'm an online shopper, I don't go into stores. I don't even buy my groceries in stores. I get them delivered. I just don't have the time. And I'm gonna tell you right now, my biggest pet peeve about shopping TV online is that there seems to be always like a bunch of hidden stuff that then at checkout, the price you saw on the website changes because there's all that extra. And right now I like to shop things that come from like Europe and Italy, duties, all kinds of like, you know, extra taxes. It's when it's taxes outside the US, we call them duty fees, you know. It's like when you're traveling internationally and there's the duty-free shop. So every time I say it, it just sounds weird, sounds funny, makes me want to giggle, but you know, there's a lot of extra. And suddenly it's extra this and extra that and extra this. And when it's jewelry, it's extra for the sizing and extra for the gold color and extra for the shipping. And then, oh my gosh, before you know it, there's $1,000 added to the price you saw that you liked. Here's how we're gonna do this, guys. We're going to make sure, guys, I gotta tell you, if you want it, you let me know. It's not even $28.99. Now I've taken just all kinds of extreme measures here. Let's do this. I'm gonna make it better than $28.88. I'll go even lower. We've got a collar. Are they thinking about the okay, which one? The necklace or the ring? Because we just had the necklace, which is obviously very popular. And now we've got the ring. Well, I wasn't going to, Joanne, but since you said it, she's like, she's gonna go even lower. I am gonna go even lower. It's like a big limbo contest here. We're just gonna see what happens. And I'm gonna hope and pray that I've got a Tanzanite lover within the sound of my voice. As rough and scratchy as it is today, it's just a Saturday thing. Sorry, guys, I know. Yeah, gotta put up with a lot. It's rough. It's rough out there. It's rough out there in those TVON streets. Here's what I'm gonna do. Can you say stuff like that when you're wearing a multi-million-dollar collar? Probably not, but I just did. See, I'm versatile that way. High and low. You get high and low. Here's what I'm gonna offer for you. I'm gonna get you a better value than $28.88 or $2,800. It is this is my mission. My mission is to get this ring home. I'm getting crazy here. Let's go $2,800. Let's go $2,799 instead, and I'll give it 60 seconds, Tone. You know what they might be doing, Tony? They might be out there. They're at the party stores right now, finding the banners and the balloons, getting ready, finding Tony the perfect birthday gift. That's what they're probably doing. They know it's coming up. It's coming up on Monday. Monday, Tony's B-Day, Saint Tony Day. And then we have St. Patrick's Day. Do you also go around pinching people on your holiday, Tony? Oh, you're not wearing green. Nope, you're not. Nope, nope. This is it. The St. Patty's Day Patrol. Let's see, 25 seconds. Who's got it? Thinking about it? Thinking about it? I'll take it. I'll take it. What do you guys like in necklaces? Blue topaz or amethyst and sapphires? Red carpet party. We're doing a little red carpet pre-show tomorrow. Whether I'm coming in the gown or not, I don't know. Probably not. It is Sunday morning after all. Don't want to offend the worshipers out there. But you know, it's our red carpet week, and it's all culminating. Tomorrow's the big finale. Can't wait. I hope you'll be with me for tomorrow's big red carpet show. Right here, take me back when I used to actually work red carpets. Now I get to go recreationally. It's more fun that way. I used to work at sporting events. I got to tell you, it's a lot of fun, but it's more fun to go recreationally because you get to root. Everyone's like, yeah, and you go have a beer. No, I'm not a beer person. I'm not an alcohol person, but you know, it's fun to go root. $27.99, who's got it? Not leaving it here. Can't, will not, I refuse to leave that here. It's one of the stunners. All right, let's move on. I know, I offended people. I know, I told you at the beginning. I told you, I know I'm dressed up for Saturday. I get it. I was like, gosh, what is she doing? It's my job. It's my job to wear fine jewelry every day. Take a look at that. I know, one of these days I'll show up in sweats, like a hoodie, tattered jeans, tennis shoes. It'd be fun, right? That'd be fun. Wouldn't that be fun? That would be a fun show. Take a look. That one is stunning. All right, last call. We got to move. Let's talk about some hoop earrings. I think we're caught up on requests as well. We had one, so we got caught up there. I've got a moonstone deal that I want to bring to you as well. What if we just do some big values here for the end of the show? Just move some jewelry, 33 minutes to go. I say we look at some big moonstones. Haven't really seen one all day except for a little flash. The truth is there's a new one here, but I'm not sure I love the color as much as what I have here that you've seen before, like the cushion cut. I know this looks like a big sparkly snowflake, which I'm really digging. Then we have another one that's giving a little bit of like a super celestial kind of pretty snow princess vibe kind of thing here. So I know they're big, but we're just gonna blow them out here. And you tell me what you wanna do on these. It's just a really fabulous idea. I don't know which one you like the best. These two are pretty similar because they both have the cushion cuts in the middle. And then we go with an oval over here. So they're all gonna be the same price. I know this one's leaning a little bit, forgive it. They're all big, heavy gold mountings. We have the moonstones anywhere from, let's see, they're all about 2 carats, 20 or so, 220 to 230. So we'll walk you through those and give you one great big bonkers blowout price tag. That's what's gonna be happening, like to the moon and back. You ever say that? Love you to the moon and back. Here's the moonstone you will love. To the moon and back. It's really stunning, and it's going to be a good one. And we got a very important value. Let me walk you through carat weights because you know that every single one of these diamond mountings is going to be a minimum of 152 in diamonds. So as much as we can make it about the moonstone, these are pretty impressive mountings as well. We're going to walk you through what's what. We have the oval, which is the 222. And that has a diamond weight of 165. And notice there's a little texture to the sides of the split shank. There's a cushion cut in the middle versus the cushion cut on the left. One, I mean, they're very similar. One's gonna have the princess cuts, the tapered baguettes, that's in the middle here. You can see it's got that cushion that's a little less elongated. I would say this one gives you a little more distinctive points along the outside, and this one feels a little more oval all the way around. So however you like to do it here. But this one on the right side, I know it's tough, they're so big you can't even see what I'm pointing to. It's the big one here. This is gonna be a 2 carat 29 with a carat 62. And the other, this one feels a little more, you see distinct points, maybe a little star-like. That one's gonna be our 233 and 152 in diamonds. So all enormous. Beautiful on as well. You're gonna let me know which one you'd like to have, okay? Really simple, they're all the same price. This is the big blowout we've been waiting for. And again, all within the 222 to 233. They're all within 11 points of each other. So the center stones, you're really choosing based on the look of the ring, the mounting you like the best. Here's what we're gonna offer for you. I have got this fabulous, fabulous oval. Here's the oval. Take a look at that. And they get even better in this little bit of lower light. Let me show them together here as well. That's gonna be the center. Here's the one that was all the way off to the side, and you can see how big they are. Impressive pieces. So whichever one you like, oval or cushions. Different mountings here, a little more oval in shape here to the mounting, a little more pointed, distinctive diamonds around it. You tell me which one you love. All of them used to be $59.99 or more. Let's take them down even lower for you. It's going to be time to get on the phone lines. There's the oval. That is so colorful. It feels very dynamic. Then, of course, that more pointed design with the star, I'm going to call it the more star effect, whereas this one on the right side is going to feel a little bit more of that oval shape. Still with that, they still share this similar design. See how there's almost like a star within, and then the outside feels a little more oval. You've got all these fancy cut diamonds. I mean, even this one has some marquise cuts going around the rounds. Here you get the tapered baguettes, princess cuts, and different sizes of rounds. Here you get the marquise. And what else? I know I see the rounds, but I'm looking for anything else. It looks like it's mostly marquise and rounds there. And again, all huge diamond weights. Just let me know which one you like. Oh, you don't like the $59.99? I see. Okay. Let's go even lower. And by the way, our Tanzanite, that was a value. Let's take this even lower for you than even 59, 49, 39, 29 with a carat and a half. You know, we have a lot of people that ask all the time, would you do a mounting? Of course we would. These are designer though. I can't make these mountings. They're not made in-house. So this is where, again, we're doing extraordinary things. White gold's how they stay. Let me size them for you. Let me take care of all that for free. Let's not add any extra cost to you, the viewer, you, the shopper. I just want to make these really affordable. Let's do even better than 29. You're gonna love it. I feel so proud to do this on moonstones that have the most enormous mountings. And how about the $3,500 of gold that you're not paying for here? There is $3,500 in gold before you're paying for the moonstone and the diamonds set within, and we're gonna go less than 29. Less than even, no, not even doing $2,900. We're going $2,888 on any one of those 3 moonstones you'd like. We got about 28 minutes to go. So here's the deal. We got a theme going on. $2,888 on the rings, 28 minutes to go in the Saturday. Which one would you like of the moonstones? We'll do a recap. I have quite a few gorgeous pieces that are here from earlier as well. And don't forget, we have pieces like this. I mean, I do have to wait till tomorrow, but look at this kind of, just to show you some of the ring. That's a ring. That's a ring. And I kind of hope you don't buy it. But anyway, I'm eyeing some of these pieces. And I love jewelry. I love jewelry. But I know what pieces like this cost. And we've never brought anything like it. And look at that. Okay. Coral, Tahitian, sapphires, citrine. Huh? That's coming up in an earring? Yeah, that's an earring. That's one of 2. So those are tomorrow. That star ruby floral ring has a match in an earring. What? This is why it's a red carpet show tomorrow. If you can join me at 10 a.m., you're going to be very, very excited, and I think very glad you did. 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We got quite a Sunday. And let me just say, it's going to be a Sunday like never before. That's quite clear because we've never brought jewelry like that. So clearly, it's going to be a fun, fun day for those, especially those of us that celebrate the better, the finer, the really unusual pieces. We've got them. So that's going to be coming up tomorrow. Last call on our diamond band, by the way. Let me give you a look at that diamond band one more time. And then if anybody needs those moonstones, $2,888. We've got hoop earrings that are here. The hoops, I could do with or without the hoops. You've seen them a million times. If anyone needs diamond hoops, let me know. I'll show you a ruby deal with a 1 carat. We had a ruby deal earlier in the show. I only have 1 left of those. They were in platinum. And I know how many of you at this point only want gold. And I understand, so here we go. Solid gold 4 times over. That's a 4-row band coming together is what we call a bridge. And the bridge because the diamonds go underneath. So here we are looking at our final ruby of the day. It is just as crystalline and glowy as the other rubies I had earlier, except those were with a little lighter diamond weight in platinum. We're going to go gold here and make it 1129,164 with our 1 carat round out of Burma. So there is a fantastic stone. Then you get the diamonds every which way around it. Then you also have 99 points in diamonds. Yes, please, in a lot of gold. So a beauty there. No question about it. Let's blow it out. I know we can. We have got some serious jewelry lovers, and this is serious jewelry. So if you happen to look for the best, it's a 1 carat ruby. 99 points is the diamond weight. They go every which way around it. There's 2 rows that go all the way side to side and underneath your center stone, which is pretty impactful here. That's why we call it a bridge. Nothing, though, that sits up too high. I think that's really to be admired about this one. Doesn't sit too high up the hand. There's your finishing. Look at all that finishing on the inside. That's a lot of gold. And it's a beauty, and it's only going to be for 1 caller, of course. We'll blow it out right now. Make it simple, easy, affordable, all the things that we really, really love is affordability on that quality. Best of the best in Burma. Huge opportunity here. We'll recap our last of the diamond band. That was our 2 carat diamond band we saw earlier. We'll do that as well. And this one's going to go. Welcome to our last little bit of our Saturday afternoon. Hey, it's afternoon out here too now. So we are ready to go. And this is going to be our last call on this one, $79.99 it should be. Take it even lower, I'll give it away. Got to move some jewelry here in our last couple of minutes. Got to pay, someone got to pay for the airtime. And that's going to be me. So here's what we do. Because when we've got a piece like this, and the ultimate yellow, gold, and ruby, and you know that was the thing about platinum, Platinum's great. It's a great metal. I mean, there's no doubt. We can all love different metals. We don't need to all be dedicated to just one thing. There's a lot of precious metals out there. Sterling silver is a precious metal. Gold's a precious metal. Platinum's a precious metal. But the problem with platinum is that it's only white. You can't, there's no yellow platinum. There's no such thing. So if you are a lover of the way rubies look, sometimes, you know, just no different than you might have a favorite color that you feel you look best in. If gold and rubies could answer that question of how they look best, there's nothing like a ruby and yellow gold. That combination is really stunning. So this obviously could not happen, this look couldn't happen in platinum. And you still have a choice here. Now for those that say, no, I like a ruby and white metal, go ahead and get it in white gold or rose gold. That option is there for you. But what I can't do is give you any better value than 79, 69, 59, 49, 39. This is an important ruby and it's a round. And they don't like to be cut that way. Most of the time, if you attempt it, you're gonna end up with nada. Nothing. You're going to end up with a lot of ruby chips on the ground and you're going to be crying because you're going to say, oh my gosh, I just wasted a ruby. Let's blow it out right now. Give you a better value than even $39 or $29.99. I'm doing it again. I had the Tanzanite meltdown, the moonstone meltdown, and I'm doing it on a Burma ruby. It's not going to be even $29.99. Holy cow. Well, if I do $28.88, I don't know. That doesn't seem to work today. Or $27.99. Don't know if that worked either. So here's what I'll do. Make it even better than $27.77 or $26.99 or $25.99. Ruby out of Burma is the literal best. If you have all the money in the world, I work with some people, they have unlimited funds. And when I say unlimited funds, I mean unlimited funds. They can drop $300,000 on an evening shopping. They do, and they can, and good for them. If you had all the money in the world, this is the kind of ruby you want to get. This is the best of the best. This is Burma, and it's a round. So you're getting the premium cut. You're getting the best quality in the world as far as the origin. Origin matters. That's what really, really matters in a ruby. It really matters because it dictates the color you're getting, the color you're seeing. Take a look at it. We're not doing 25. I'll blow it out right now, $2,499. And a ruby unlike any other. And Jason, did you have a request real quick before the end? Okay, so you kind of know. When the phones ring with 20 minutes left, you know it's going to be a lot of requests. Everyone likes to wait till the end of the show, and I'll take requests anytime you have them. I love them. I love them in general. Whenever you got them, get them to us. We'll help you out. But that's $24.99. What a value that is. So that would be our last call on that ruby. I've got a few Friday pieces hanging out for you as well that we can show you. So if you have any questions, any requests, anything at all, any recaps, this would be the time. Let me show you everything that's still left from the show. It's not all that much, so let me just show you here what you may have missed. It's pretty much the first hour, so it means you might not have been here. Let me show you what's left from the show today so that if you missed it, you won't feel like you missed anything. Okay, I like to do that. First of all, this band, one quick look at this band. Here's the 2-carat band. 2 rows in gold. It's 2 bands together. It really is. That's the design. That's the intention. That was the idea, was to give you 2 bands in one for less than the price of one. That's the beauty of it. That ring is 1130168. That's the 2-carat 5-stone diamond band next to a yellow gold mirror finish band. That is $26.99. I'm going to add a couple pieces you may have missed earlier. We've got cornflower blue. Yes. The ruby on the hand. Here you go. There it is. That piece, I mean, as always, that's just a beautiful, when you see the transparency look like that. From a distance, still seeing the glow, still seeing how lovely that is. You know, this is the easiest bridge we have to wear. It doesn't sit, some bridge mountings we do go practically knuckle to knuckle. And that's just too much for everybody to handle. So sometimes we like that they're dense. We don't put these big gaps between the outer rows here. It all sits really close to the hand. It's all got that stack, 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 stack. I mean, it's like diamonds on top of diamonds. Give me diamonds on top of diamonds on top of diamonds, I can take it. That's what you have here. And look at the ruby still glowing. That's why we put the diamonds behind it. Show off that clarity of that ruby. Hey, Melanie, we've got some requests here coming in. Tanzanite earrings really quickly. You got it. Get them all cleaned up for you. 1129708 is an omega back, cushion cut square, Tanzanite earring. It's 561 total weight, 76 points in diamonds. They are an omega style, which is why you need to have that when you got a bigger earring because it's going to keep them where they should be. No droopsies No, we don't want any droopsies on our earrings here, okay? So there you've got the halo around it. We'll try them on for you. They're 76 points in diamonds, omega back style. I love an omega back because they're just easy. I call it the one-handed two-finger earring because you can just put them on with one hand and they're secure. They're not even going anywhere. So let's show them to you from a distance. Give you a look at them. I have one pair. When I tell you I have one pair, I only have one pair. Somebody said that last night. They're like, well, she said there was one of a kind, but maybe it's not. No, if I say it, it is. I mean, you know, it's just polite that way. You know, called being honest. There's a 1/2 inch top to bottom. I know, that's unusual in our biz. I get it, I know. I turn on Home Shopping sometimes if I need a little just chuckle. It's just entertaining. But here we go. But I believe in some just straightforward honesty. You know, it's so refreshing in the sales business. Let's just go ahead and blow these out for you. There's only one pair. I don't even believe it. $79.99, they're not. We'll go even lower than that. How gorgeous are these on, though? This feels like, you know, not everybody needs a big, dramatic chandelier drama earring for red carpet or for dressy. They could be bold, and they can be large, and they can look like that. And let me just make sure they're straight for you so you can see them. There they are, because they are stuck on my other earring. That's what happens every time I put them on. So until I see them here in my mirror, which is my monitor. So there you go. So that's what they look like on. Keep in mind they are looped onto my other hoop there, which is why that one's hanging on for dear life. But look at how beautiful that, just again, to see how they look, how they stand out straight out to the world so you can see them like that. That gorgeous, I love, put a little, yeah, the little bang helps because you see it a little bit lower light, which is really helping the neon. They're actually, you know what, let's blow them out for $29.99 on the earrings. Yeah, under $3,000 for the Tanzanite button style. We call a bigger stud a button style. $29.99, back to the wheel we'll go. They are looking good, aren't they? So easy to put on and take off, and just, again, properly sitting out, facing out to the world as they should. So that's $29.99 on the Tanzanite earrings. They were a request, and then we'll do our little recap for our next 15 minutes we've got. And that'll be that, a recap for the end of the show, show you some of those first hour items you may have missed, and $29.99 only on those. That's a great, great deal. I looked at those. I mean, they just came out for request, so I didn't see them earlier today. I haven't seen these in a few weeks, and wow, seeing them at $10,000 is where they're supposed to be. I mean, look, I skipped over all that, guys. This is not a joke. That is the price tag right there. They're supposed to be $99.99. So the fact you're saving really, I mean, we got the $79.99 sale price, and then I said, let's just move some jewelry here at the end of the day, and got them down under $3,000. I think that's impressive. We'll show you the last band. I think our ruby, did our ruby go or is our ruby gone? Yes. I can. I've got pink diamond hoops to show you. There they are, 8958. Coming up next. Tanzanite earrings are here. Did anybody get our ruby, Jason? No on the ruby? Or did you get it? I knew you were talking about it. I just didn't know if I should recap it or not. Here are the pink diamond hoops. It's an omega style, so a hinge. Not the omega like we just saw, but still, same kind of concept. Flip down hinge. Did you get it? The ruby, yeah. Okay, so here we are, 26 points on pink diamonds. Right up front in a hoop style. I just put my earring back on. Let me take it back off so I can put these on for you. There's a 3/4 inch, great size. Easy, easy, easy closure. It's the only pink diamond hoop we have. No kidding, right? I think that's pretty rare to have a pink diamond hoop or an earring of any kind. Take a look. That's the side profile. So this is what I mean by a hinge style. It opens up, it stays open, and then you just, that was it. That's all. That's all you got to do. Flip it up, and it just rests there. See how it doesn't actually touch the post either? It's my favorite part about it because it means your post is never going to bend. Your post is never going to get out of shape. It's just really, if only we could say that about us as people, right? Never going to be out of shape. Look at how beautiful that is. It just means always, always fine and secure, looking lovely. There they are. Almost looks like those pink diamonds are floating right there in the middle of that hoop. And they're in rose gold only. And I'm blowing them out for under $1,000. Where on earth do you get natural pink diamonds at 26 points for under $1,000? They're actually going to be more affordable. We're going to go, $9.99. That's it. $9.99 rose gold only, and just a couple of pairs to go around. That's it. Let's go back to the wheel and take another look at them. There they are in the rose gold. Last call on the show. We'll do that recap, but I love the request coming in here at the end. Anybody get the Tansies yet? No? Okay. Tanzanite earrings are still here? Yes. Oh, okay, you're thinking about them. Any questions? Is that a requester? Oh, which one? So which ruby? The we had some earlier. Got it. The one from just a minute ago. So that's back, and she's okay. Let me know when you know, because I'm going to recap. Okay, just when she figures out what she wants to do, just let me know so we can recap the ruby if it's available, and we'll let you know if the Tanzanites are gone. Sounds like we have a debate going on there on which to get. And that's fair, so we'll see. Let's talk about $9.99 on those earrings. That's our only pink diamond hoop we have. So that'll be it. Nothing bigger, nothing smaller. There they are, straightforward and stunning. Let's just start a little recap here. And then let me know, do you want the Tanzanites? If you do, so far, they're still available at this moment. They are being verified, but again, we'll start there. I'm going to zoom back a little bit. So let me run around here and zoom back so we can show you everything that we have left from the show, which is mostly our first half hour or so of the show. And good news here. This wheel is going to have a lot of really extraordinary jewelry, but it's going to be on the affordable side. Here's your huge emerald. Here's the Cornflower blue sapphire. That was $12.99. Here's the band that's 2 bands in 1, 2 carats in diamonds. You realize everything's under $3,000 except for the emerald, right? What was the emerald? I can't even remember. It feels like it was 25 hours ago. It was actually, it is under $3,000. My gosh, what did I do there? Oh my gosh, that wasn't supposed to be under $3,000. I did this for $24.99. Yikes. So it's all under $3,000. You can get the ruby for under $2,500. You can get, okay, this is the butterfly ring. This butterfly ring. It's going to sit probably on its side here because otherwise it's too lengthy to sit on this wheel. Look at this. Yellow diamonds, pink diamonds, white diamonds, butterfly ring, triple butterfly ring. That is in tricolor gold. It's also under $3,000. Everything up here is kind of amazing. And then we also have one more ruby left that's $12.99 from our platinum selection. So there are 2 rubies to get. Yes. So we are taking the Tanzanite earrings? Okay. So the Tanzanite earrings, let me remove those. Tanzanite earrings just sold. Thank you so much on those. Who was that? Requester? Not the requester. Thank you, though. They are gone. Tanzanite earrings are gone. Let me show you also sapphire earrings. I'll move this ruby back. I want to show you some drop earrings. And guys, everything up here is under $3,000, including these sapphire drop earrings. And again, I think a lot of people on a busy Saturday with the springtime near probably joining us later. That's why we're recapping these first hour items. Otherwise, they'll be gone too. And we have about 10 minutes left to go in the show. So they'll all be gone. Let me know. They're all one of a kinds as well. And remember, everything up here is under $3,000. Actually, there's nothing, what the heck? There's nothing even at $29.99 up here. My highest end item up there, oh, it was the butterflies. But let me walk you through. $29.99 for the butterflies, $24.99 for the emerald, $26.99 for the band. The earrings in the front, $19.99 for sapphire drops like that. $24.99 on the round ruby, $12.99 for the oval. It's in platinum, that's why it's less. And this one is also $12.99. Yes. The ruby and the platinum is gone. That's $12.99. We'll add something else to the mixer. I'm going to bring our diamond band center because you can see it really well. Did you have a question there, Jason? You're good. Okay. So here we go. And pink diamond hoops are still here. The ruby item number, you probably got it from earlier. If you need it, it's 1130332. Everything, again, under $3,000. It's either $29.99, but the only thing up there that $29.99 price applies to is the butterfly ring. Everything else is even less. Let me show you something else we have. A pair of aquamarine earrings. Yes, aqua, and then they're in white gold, but then you've got rose gold and diamonds set above it. Here are the aqua earrings we had. So I know, a lot of earrings here in the sapphire drops, and then a little less drop, but still a drop, nonetheless in the aquas here. So we can do anything under here on this wheel for several pieces are under $2,000. That would be the sapphire earrings, the aqua earrings, the sapphire ring, that's the cornflower blue in the back left, those were under $2,000. And then, of course, your band. In the middle, the $26.99 band, quite a value there, with the mirror finish of the yellow gold and the 5-stone style in the white gold. And then any questions on this wheel, you let me know. We are here to help you, but we do have 9 minutes left to go in the show. And, of course, tomorrow is the end of our week. It's Sunday. It's the end of everybody's week. Or some people think the beginning of the week is Sunday. I think the end of the week is Sunday. But it's the end of our week, no matter what you think. And we have an incredible red carpet day. So tomorrow there's an award show going on at night. So we're here in the daytime. So we're going to have a little red carpet of our own. Now you can't see the carpet with our set the way it is, but trust when I tell you, there will be the red carpet. I'm sure they're going to roll it out for me. And then we're going to have a great red carpet, most importantly, jewelry. Red carpet worthy, still great values, and a lot of our classic pieces, new pieces, designer pieces, and yes, the necklace I'm wearing and the necklace that's been on set all day with sapphires and amethyst, they will be here. Those pieces I've been showing you, the florals with the star rubies, the really beautiful coral and pearl and sapphire drops. We have some things you haven't even seen. It's all coming up tomorrow. So I hope you'll join me. It's going to be a fun Sunday together. I hope you can join us and set aside a couple hours to enjoy the jewelry that we have so lovingly put together for you. And also, there was an emerald. Now, it's not under $3,000, but it is a value. And so I'll just kind of flash this in for a look. It was the Chivor. Obviously, we have a Muzo stone up there, which is lovely, which is already under $2,500. If you want to go bigger, though, you can get the carat 90. This one's only $39.99 for the Chivor Colombian emerald. That was the carat 90 trillion with the 60 points in diamonds, yellow and white diamonds together. So FYI, that is still here as well, but yep, doesn't fit into that under $3,000 category like everything here does. This one was sold, but it's now available again because it was swapped out for some earrings. So instead, that ruby is now here for you. And then we have that emerald. I love that all the classics are up here. We got the ruby out of Burma, the sapphire out of Ceylon, and then of course your Colombian emerald back in the back right. The butterfly ring has pink and yellow and white diamonds all together. We've got the beautiful sapphire earrings, the aqua earrings with diamonds. There's a very art deco type of style to those. They're really unusual, very pretty. There's our ruby in the bridge, got that down to $24.99. $12.99 for the cornflower blue, $19.99 for these royal blue sapphire drop earrings. Then the band, $26.99 for 2 bands in gold, all soldered as one. Then the emerald, $24.99 back there. And then, of course, anything else you'd like to see, those diamond necklaces. Maybe you want the fabulous diamond band that's in the middle. Any of those moonstones, those were fun. The big moonstones are here as well. So anything we can help you with before we go, it's last call on our Saturday. And then there was also the purple paraiba, not under 3,000, but it's still here. The 7 carat 11 purple paraiba is here for you. Got a big value together for you on that one. That one came down to a really substantial discount, only $59.99 it was. So very important. Plus, you know what else is here? There was something very special last night. Everything sold last night except 2 pieces. So here's the heart shape. It's a heart-shaped Tanzanite, also not under 3, but it's a 911. Just wanted to show it to you. That's $49.99 for a 9 carat 11 heart-shaped blue wing block D. It also has a carat and a quarter in diamonds, so that's here as well. So we can bring you anything else that you like. But again, last call on the broadcast. So please do let me know what you're thinking. You want another look at it on the hand. Certainly happy to help you there. And any questions you might have, or if you just need to see those graphics one more time, I think that's sometimes where you just need to see the information again, especially if you missed the original presentation. We can help you with that. So no problem to do it. But again, last call on the show, and we'll walk you through what these prices are. Let's move everything from this wheel in the next 5 minutes. That's all the broadcast time we have for today. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Remember, it's a 10 a.m. show, 10 a.m. on the Pacific Coast, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. We have 3 hours as always. The shows are always 3 hours long, but we start in the early hours, daytime, light out. So 10 a.m., noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you for our red carpet party. We are going to have a lot of fun. And there's a lot of new, spectacular designer pieces that we'll have that you haven't seen before. So also some, I don't know about you, but I get really excited to have new. I love variety. I just love it. I love it in real life. I love it here on the show. I really love when I can bring you variety in gems and jewelry. Yes. You got it. The heart shape on the hand. Here is 1130063. And Tony, we can put up the graphics maybe from last night on this one as I try it on. It's a 9 carat 11. And it's funny, we had the 711 in the paraiba. Now we have a 911. And that is going to be that heart shape. What love for the heart shapes we have. This is some of the most brilliant heart shape cutting. It's a 911 with a carat 25 in the stones. And that would be the diamonds. Fully finished in the under gallery as well. Solid white gold, or we can change it. I can change this one if you'd like to have it in the yellow instead. or the rose gold. Let's just throw that out there as an option. 4 minutes left to go. This is $49.99. That is a far cry from the $15,000 it was during the sale event when we gave it 12% off. Well, guess what? You're saving a whole lot more shopping it today. And I'm talking thousands and thousands and thousands more if you're shopping that today at $49.99. So a big value on that heart shape. And it's got all this great finishing, which if I show you here what it looks like, this one is a little bit smaller than what I wear. But again, I'll show you the inside here so you can see this is all finished as well. So it's one of those really good styles that has all that extra finishing detail on the inside. We call that an under gallery. And it can be any gold you want. And it's only $49.99. And we can give you an up close look at it too. We'll just have to leave the under $3,000 graphic off the screen, but here's an up-close look at that heart shape, and we'll move these aside really quickly just so you can see what this is all about. And we're verifying right now on that heart shape, $49.99. What an exquisite piece that is, and there's a closer look at it. So you can see what I think is most dazzling about this particular heart. We've had them before, but this one in particular has that really strong, almost like a round cutting to it, as far as the way the inside looks. So it's really just a well done stone. So there's all your information on it. We will go to last call. You see 3 minutes there on the clock. So it's a question of what would you like from the show today? Tomorrow we're going to see some new. Yes, if you're not into new, no need to tune in, but we do have a lot of new. So if you get excited for some new and exciting and dramatic and some affordable ways to get pieces that are really what would be only like, your only other option to get something like this would be either to somehow be reborn into a royal family, which is going to be tricky, or rob a museum. So I would say you might want to just tune in for some affordable pricing tomorrow on something like this. If you're interested in my necklace, that'll be tomorrow. The earrings I have on are right there, so that'll be tomorrow, and then that'll be tomorrow. So, you know, we'll have some other exciting things like that flower ring I showed you. Looks like that flower ring from that very popular movie a few years back, the flower ring that was auctioned off for thousands and thousands of dollars, except mine has sapphires and a star ruby and all kinds of goodies, so that's fun too. Anyway, final 2 minutes, that's all coming up tomorrow. I hope we'll see each other tomorrow. We'll have a great little red carpet day, and we'll get you a pre-party, okay? We'll get you excited about some of our new pieces, and then we'll have some of our standard jewelry as well. We'll have a lot of great, these are all just designed by a big designer overseas that we wanted to, you know, bring you something different. So we'll show you some great opportunities if you want to feel like your own celebrity superstar. Paparazzi not included, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Let me tell you, they're annoying. They're really annoying. So can you imagine being trailed everywhere you go, being photographed every time you make a movement? Ugh. Like, oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. Take a look. That is really something. So let's also just remind you of some of the other great pieces. That ruby, $24.99. Again, that was sold, but we're going to sell it again. Yeah. Heart shape, Tanzanite. Okay, so we're verifying on the heart shape. Yeah. Yes, the item number is 1130063. Yes. And here's the round. And then, of course, what do we have? $24.99 for that one, $24.99 for the emerald as well. I can't believe I did that. Platinum, Muzo. Yep, that's the Muzo material. We've got the $29.99. Here's the butterfly ring. Let me just zoom back so I can show you the whole thing upright, because otherwise it doesn't look like much. But it's such a pretty elongated style here in the yellow, the pink, and the white. Yes, it is. All together, that's down to $29.99. Don't forget about the sapphires. Don't forget about this diamond band. Okay, we got to give you a close-up. Last call, $26.99 for the 2-carat double band. You get the yellow gold, the white gold, all together like you see it. We're going to size it for you. Let me know if you'd like the 2-carat band or anything else. We're here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock Pacific time. We'll have our big red carpet pre-show. Can't wait. I'm so excited. We'll see you then. For now, I'm Lauren Blair. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday, and I can't wait to see you right back here in the morning tomorrow. See you then.